Hey, Renegade Nation. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Had to double check that. Hope everybody's had an amazing day. Why do I have chat coming in up there? Cooper, yours come in. Lane, yours didn't. I'm not sure. Maybe we just wasn't running here yet. Lane, welcome in. Cooper, welcome in. Guys, it's planting season. We will be co-streaming here in a bit. Fingo's running late. He got caught up in traffic, but he'll be live over on the Twitch side. We are live on both Kick and on YouTube right now. I've got them up top and also down here, and we'll see what happens. We're going to give this a shot. Big T Bell, how are you doing? Could have been because it was still upcoming. No clue. Not going to worry about it, Lane. Got bigger fish to fry. Mac Power, how are you doing? WV, welcome in. Big Farmer, how are you doing? With that being said, I'm not going to dilly-dally a whole bunch. We're going to get to the farm, and we're going to start planting KERN. Why in the Sam Hill do we have that tractor on there? We sure in the hell don't need it. That's overkill. Something fierce. Laura, how are you doing? Vix, welcome in. CX, hello. Here we go. Now, I am just kind of keeping an eye on what the screens say up there. Don't know if we've got puppies or not. We've got one little girl there. Where we got a tractor. I had to remember where we left off at. Try to set about as accurate of an AB line as I can, and we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. How are the bogs? I don't have any bogs. I think you meant dogs. They are on Benadryl now. They need to be on Benadryl till our appointment, which I think is at the end of this month. They'll be able to go in and get their shots at that point, and then they can go back on their normal medicine. But we had to get them on something because they've got allergies. They were licking and digging and what have you. I'll tell you what, if it auto-corrected dogs to bogs, you got something jacked up going on there. Jojo, how are you doing? I saw someone say, hey, Jojo, and I'm like, oh, I didn't see Jojo say anything. Yeah, she did. I missed it. Look at that. I actually got it at the right height. He's ahead of me on planting beans. He's got a bigger bean planter than I've got a corn planter. So this here actually won't be a bad deal of him running a little late and maybe me catching up a little bit. I am living the dream. Oh, I see a 4. He ain't in chat yet, but he's 4 and me. So WV, did that surprise you any? I'll be honest, WV, I have you set up with, I know there's multiple 40s, there's multiple 30s. I understand that, but I'll be honest, I don't remember which one I had that was, hey, this was the good one and this wasn't. So I just sent, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to find, in like the 40 series, you're going to find one of them is really good. And you're going to find that one of them is much better than the other one. I'll put it that way. And there we go. Cowboy Mike's, how are you doing? Welcome in. Gonna start planting here in 1 or 2 weeks. I'd be planting right now. It's not dry. And Cooper, I hate to say it, you can't say you're going to plant 1 or 2 weeks because you don't know what Mother Nature's going to do. Mother Nature makes it where you're wet. You may not be in the fields till June. You can say you'd like to plant then, but You have no clue when you're going to actually be planting. You can't. There's no way you can know. Brandon, how are you doing, buddy? John Franks, welcome in. Oh. There it is. Guys, do me a huge solid. Hit that like button. All that does, on the YouTube side, all that does is it helps the stream, helps the video out. If you are currently not a subscriber over on the YouTube side, do me a solid. Go right down to the bottom of the page, hit that subscribe button. It does not cost you a penny, and all that does is helps with the growth of the channel. Brennan, welcome in. Living the dream. My new mattress got delivered today. Feels like a land on a cloud. What kind of mattress did you get, Brandon? I mean, it doesn't matter in the end. It's new, but I was just wondering what you got. I think we got us a Tempur-Pedic, and Mama and I do like that. We've had good luck with it. Mr. Red, welcome in. Sienna Sleep out of Minnesota. Gotcha. Second Chance Gaming, welcome in. And I am still getting stuff kind of figured out over on that kick side. You know, if there's a chance you can pull a tab up, if you prefer watching on YouTube, that's fine. But if you could pull a tab up, I know they're gonna hit me with some requirements of average viewers here before long, and I need to get that figured out. I can tell you that one of our test streams got popped because of somebody's entrance song, and the WWE, this is not a joke, the WWE is going to monetize that video. So if we would have made $1.35 on that video, it's going to the WWE. It's unreal how that stuff works. I just, you know, I don't know. There's nothing we can do on it. You know, it is what it is. They apparently don't have enough money. Mr. Wookie, how are you doing? Ought to take her a normal bet and wonder when Mary will make it out of bed. We also, on this map, we learned the other night, before we start going in and jacking around in the store, we probably need to save, because we lost a whole boatload of time. I mean, I had a field almost done. Fingo had a field totally done, and we lost it all. No, Wookie, I understand. I hope you're taking meds. I think they're selling good Vicks. They're just not selling like they normally sell. Normally, they just sell right out. They're sold out, you know, instantly. And this year, they said they're not. You know, and I don't know, the place they're having it in Vegas, is it any bigger than where it's been in the past, or are people just not traveling? And I mean, you think awful hard about it with what we've got going on in the world right now. You may have a lot of people saying, I'm not going to put myself in a stadium with that many people. That's a bad issue just waiting to happen. I mean, truthfully. Pete, how are you doing? Welcome in, bud. I think she just went to bed. Really? It wouldn't surprise me. That'd be a merry thing. Fluky, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm going to be honest, WV. So since we discussed that, I just have not had a chance to get it put in. Yesterday, I had to go through my morning routine, and then ended up over at Dad's getting his mower up and running and everything. And then today I was focused on trying, and I got pretty much everyone caught up on the Discord DM stuff. At least I think I got everyone caught up. I'm sure there's one out there that I missed. But I had that on the agenda, and we did have a little EOS management meeting, trying to get some stuff figured out, some changes we're looking to do, some ideas we've got about to come out that I'm excited about. It was that kind of day. I'm trying to recover from doctor's appointment. What doctor's appointment did you have, Mr. Red? Lots of Tylenol. Yeah, I'm not going to complain, Fluky. Yeah, I mean, I'd be dead honest. With everything going on in the world today, I don't know that I would want to go to an event like that with that many people. That's scary. Then dropped on the way home. I'd tease you, Mr. Red, but I don't think you're teasing about that. I think you're being serious. Most excited about the changes. Oh, good deal, WV. CX, can you... Are we able to pin a kick link in YouTube? I don't remember. Wookie may know how to do it. Jojo may know how to do it. It don't matter to me. I don't want 3 links pinned up there, but well, I had it up the other night when we were on Twitch. Yeah, low 80s. Mr. Red, I don't understand, bud. That's what your blood sugar level was? Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, everybody. I do. I really appreciate it. Trying to make this happen. Thank you, Wookie. Mr. Red, with me, it's funny. At that point, I'm feeling weird, but not horrible. When I get that horrible feeling and test it, I'm somewhere between 65 and 70 normally. That's where I normally catch it. That's how you pin it, Wookie. I remember that I had that option. It's pinned, bud. I don't get as much tired. I get shaky. I can have sweat coming off of me, but I've got chills. Mr. Red, we have that. But I don't know that I get tired. Yeah, second chance. Mine generally doesn't get, when I cross that 75 area, then I know I'm feeling sketchy. You know, and I've had that feeling enough that you know what it was when it hits. And I'll be honest, what you guys need to do, and let me get turned around here. Anyone that does have them low sugar numbers and from time to time, there is a product here, and it's called Transcend. You can get them on Amazon. You get them in orange, and I think strawberry's the red one. But the minute you get that low feeling, you take this and you just tear that top off, and it's like it's not really a liquid, but it's definitely not a solid. It's I don't know, the consistency of maybe pudding, and you drink it. And I'm telling you, 5 minutes in, it'll bring your sugar back up safely without that crash. It's something you really, really should look into. It is worth having. I think you can buy them in a 6-pack. In a 6-pack, they're not a horrible price, but it's definitely worth having around because it will bring that sugar back safely a lot better than anything else will. They're not super cheap, but it like a gel. I'll go with that. Darkthorn, how are you doing? Maxon, welcome in. Yeah, Darkthorn, I don't know what to say about them. This is it. I'm afraid to go and send the money a second time because then we got even a bigger problem. I don't know what the hell to do. You can't call them because they're the ones that told me to start this whole thing in the first place. They are called Transcend. 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 And I think I bought I didn't buy. I had them sent to me from Buttons. But I think it was a 12-pack. There were 6 strawberry and 6 orange, and I've had to use them a couple times, and they are amazing, amazing. That's a horrible option, Bix. Because that money is still in limbo. If I was to write a check and send a check to him, and he was able to somehow cash it out there, I would have to have the money out of my PayPal and into my bank to cover the check. And in this process, I got to pray that they don't send that money back to me and say, you owe it. Because now I ain't got it anymore. I sent it to Darkthorn. Darkthorn's got the money that we did on that Friday night. Darkthorn does not have the money that Mr. Red raised on that Saturday. And PayPal has now charged Darkthorn a $15 fee. And it's based off of something PayPal had us do. And I mean, Darkthorn's got his money. And other than the 150, and I could be shady as all get out and just have the money sent to my account and close my entire PayPal out, let him close his whole PayPal out. I'll send him 300 of what I got out of it to him. Yeah, we could be shady as all get out. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to do the right thing here. But they've got his account in the negative. You know, he did get the money out. He got it into his personal bank account, so we did get him that far. That's a huge win. But this bull crap that, you know, when you call PayPal and, oh Lord, and I truly could not understand the person I was speaking with. I couldn't understand what they were saying. I mean, that's absolutely asinine. People that are going to be taking care of problems for your company, it might be wise to have it where people could understand what it is they're saying. Just my opinion. But, you know, and that's the thing, Fluky, I don't want to be dishonest about this. I want to be honest. I want to be upfront. But what pisses me off, there's going to be fees that we're going to get here between him and I that we are getting hit with, and there ain't nothing we can do about it. You know, that was one thing when I had to show all that stuff to Ag Credit, because there was a serious question on why my bank account was that far in the negative. So I had to show it to them. And the one thing they didn't understand, they started looking at the amounts people donated, and it wasn't $10, $20, $25, $50. It wasn't that. It was $18.21, $17.84. It was all the fees. I think everybody sent that money as instead of friends and family, which is if we ever do anything like this again, I'm going to request send that friends and family so that I get the full amount and can forward the full amount to Darkthorn, because we had, I'll bet there were $50 in fees coming to me. They charged me $30 in fees to send it to Darkthorn, even though my account is set up to be friends and family, PayPal account first, bank account second. They didn't do that. They come straight from my bank account, and they changed it to goods and services. Why'd they change it? You know? So I don't know. No, Mr. Red, you sent it to him. It's there. It's on the outside of his account. He can't get it because it says he's $150 or $1,000 in the hole. And now he said they charged him a $15 fee because what PayPal wanted me to do was go in, since it come from the wrong spot. They told me, this was PayPal, said go in, say, hey, I need that back. He can turn around, send it back to you, then you can resend it from the right side. Well, I didn't send it from the wrong side. PayPal changed how my settings were. That wasn't me. PayPal screwed that up. So I did exactly what PayPal said. Well, Darkthorn had used some of that money already, so he didn't have the full amount to send back. So he offered to send a partial amount back. That's the best he could do. And then we turned around. I thought, well, I can't do that because then I'm going to get popped on this end. So I just canceled everything. So they've set and told Darkthorn that we have to, I don't remember the exact wording, but something to do with, actually, I'll get the wording so that I say the right thing. You just got to give me a second. Let me get myself turned around here. I don't want to be planting KERN in the trees. I kind of like this little guy. He's a pretty nice little tractor. You're going to lose sound for 1 second. I got to come over here. Pull that up. Pull this up. Pull that up. Oh, you can't do it. So he spoke with PayPal. They said they would not release the money or close out the investigation until I cancel the chargeback with my bank. I don't have a chargeback with my bank. My bank, all they did is they said, no, we're not going to take this, and they sent it back to PayPal. That was it. When I called my bank that morning, and I was originally going to ask for a stop payment, the bank said for me to do that, that was going to cost me $50. And they said, we can just get the information to the branch manager and she will just send it back. I said, do it that way. It don't cost me anything. And then there's something about disputing a file and stop payment. They actually told him I put a stop payment on it. I didn't. Because it was going to cost me $50 to do that. And Darkthorn's frustrated to the point that he could tear hair out of his head right now. And I understand it. I really do, you know, and it's a kick in the balls that you sit down and you try to do a good thing, and this is what comes of it. A company like PayPal. I will be looking for someone that I can use in the future. I don't know who it's going to be. My wife's going to help me with it. But we're going to find something we can use other than PayPal. I can guarantee you that. Had not teach them a lesson, but we all shut our accounts down. Nothing I can do about it. Just you and Darkthorn. I can speak with everyone myself, but I want them to shut down all mine. Yes, Pete. Old school tractor. I had somebody send me a message, and I'm not going to mention names or bust them out, but they made it very clear what they would do in our situation. They said, you, meaning me, I need to just go ahead and have that money sent out of my PayPal account to my bank and close PayPal, have it be done, and turn around and have you, Darkthorn. They said have him close his PayPal account down. And then they said at that point, you know, you would be out, Mr. Rez, but they said, listen, you find a way to send money to Darkthorn to make it right for Mr. Red. And he said, you both got money left over. PayPal gets screwed. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. I don't want to get forced where that's the only option I have, though. I mean, it isn't like we haven't tried to work with them. Darkthorn's told them, I don't know how many times, the whole damn thing was a charity, and PayPal has, I don't know if I was to go and put something out on, I still call it Twitter, put something out on Twitter and on Instagram and on Facebook and see if we couldn't get something out there that would pick up some speed and maybe the right person at PayPal, because apparently the people we're talking to aren't able to fix it by any means. What are you doing right there, sweetheart? What are you doing, baby doll? That Benadryl makes them drowsy. You know, I don't want to do the wrong thing. That's all, guys. I'm trying to make this happen on the up and up. Okay, now that I did that, I got to do that, and I got to do that. I keep watching. I keep watching for. Oh, wait a minute, Fingo's there now. So let me get Fingo pulled down here now. Oh Lord, you hear Fingo?
I am.
There we go. How long till you're live, bud?
I just went live.
Okay. I'll get you pulled up as soon as it pops up here. Hey, KT, how are you doing? Aye. Huh. When I broke down today, Wookie, I got milk and I did get generic Benadryl for the puppies. That's what I was able to get. There's a couple of them out there, coffee, and I know Cash App's one that has come up. There's a couple other that I've been told about, and I don't know. I really haven't looked into them, because I've just had so many other things going on. Oh, I know you are, Darkthorn. And I don't know. Yes, I'm frustrated, but I don't think I'm as frustrated as Darkthorn. And the only difference in the two of us is he should have another $150 coming that he doesn't know if it's coming or what's going on. He's on a hold on that one. You know, as far as what we did that Friday night, Darkthorn does have that. He got that out of there and got it to his bank. All Darkthorn wants is for them to do the right thing and make it right. He's not trying to get any more money than what's already there. Hell, PayPal's already made a shit ton on this for their wonderful service. Yeah, PayPal. Well, that's better than not kicking, KT. Yeah, see, Venmo's another one that I was told was a good one to go to. But if Venmo's owned by PayPal, I don't know that I want to do that. Not if we're going to get the same customer service. Cash App is easy to use and you get 100% and you transfer 100%. Do not go to Venmo. Jables, you like Cash App also? So let me ask you this. Why would you recommend Cash App over the others? And Carson, you've got them all too. Which one do you have as a favorite? The only thing you get's PayPal. Well, I'm going to be dead honest. I got no need for none of this crypto shit. I want cash. End of story, cash. I can't take crypto if I'm running through to get gas uptown. I can't take crypto up there and go, here you go. I want to pay for my gas. I want cash.
I am in and ready, XR.
I have you up already, bud. Oh, you're saying ready down there. Holy crap, you sure you got enough horsepower on that drill?
I think so.
I'd hope so. You can pull 3 of them. Cold hard cash. That's right, noodle legs. Well, as you can see, Shroke, ours hasn't been fine. We have had nothing but a disaster with this. Every person that that donated to Darkthorn that night, I got zapped with a charge for it. So, they got us for about $50 right there. Then to turn around, when I sent the money to Darkthorn, they got us for another 30 and some change. So now they got $80 in their hand, and they just charged Darkthorn another 15 for something. Carson, I don't know that I'll be here a few years from now. I know I'm here today, and I want cash. Cash App also has cheaper fees. What in the world do we have over here?
Hey, I'm gonna need your assistant probably.
For what?
Getting some seed.
Oh, you're good. We got a heck of a mess here, don't we? Looks like Frank wrecked. He's got seed all over the place. And it looks like I can't tell what's there. Chickens are after him. He's got chickens after him. Oh, Lord have mercy, Frank. Let me get the tractor down to the field here. Frank, how are you doing? Welcome in. I like it. I've only used the 2, and I do prefer Cash App. I really use discounts. I got different places for me, easier to use.
I also like Cash App over the others.
So it sounds like everybody likes Cash App better. B-Mac, I sent you a message. Just a simple yes or no when you get a chance. I got a feeling the answer is yes. I don't know. It's over my head. What's that, bub?
One of the things I like about Cash App is whenever I go to transfer money, it's like my bank account is usually instant.
Really? I like that. Homestead, welcome in. Send, not sent. I can send to. I don't remember where that seed tender's at. I'm going to enter vehicle here and we'll find it. I had it in here. Where is the...
So it's at the shop.
What the hell happened here? There's bales all over in here.
So when I got in the truck and tried to drive forward, it did this little thing where it flipped upside down and shot into outer space.
Okay. Well then.
So it reset it at the shop.
You want it in so you can get a pay advance with no fee. If you wait 24 hours for it, something to look into. Carson can send you a link. Bonus for opening an account with them. Hey, Brock, how are you doing? Bales, what did you do? I don't even think Bales is here. We don't know. Oh, wow. We got to refill it with seed, too. Yeah, they're bale. We'll fix it later. Yeah, he smacked the crap out of the wagon. Wagon spun clear around. There bales everywhere. It's a rough one. James with the OHIO. Thank you, James.
Frank must have snuck in there because it was Dodge and tried to do something funny.
You think that's what it was? Well, I thought Frank was still along the road, broke down.
He must have done that first.
Gotcha, Carson. Yeah, we did. We lost all the seed. It is what it is. Mine says $25 if you invite now. Where am I going with this?
87 down by the co-op.
So if I go down there and get you filled, where do you think you want it next? Clear down south? I mean, I don't know what you've planted, what you haven't.
I've got that small field at 9 and 79 over there to do. Way off to the east or west.
Them are the two you have to go?
Yep. After this one.
Okay, so I think I get you filled up, and then I'll move this clear down to the south farm. Then you get down there, and if you do need to fill up at any point, you can, but before you leave to go to 79, you fill up, and then you're good to go. We shouldn't have to touch this again until after we get everything planted, right?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to get back in it.
No, we're fine. You got in this truck and it shot to the ceiling?
Yeah, with that Kill Brothers wagon on it.
The only thing we've ever had a problem with it is when anyone else goes to pull it, the front axle spins to the side. I'm sitting here and I pull it just fine. It did this on 22 also, and I don't understand it. And there isn't another auger wagon out there that works right that I'm aware of. I don't know what's causing it.
I think that's what happened is that front axle spun like all the way around somehow, and then it just started acting crazy.
Okay, guys, you'll have to give me a second. Let me get this down here. And are you right here in the co-op, the side of the co-op, or where are you at down here?
I'm at the back side of the field. I'm driving up to the front.
Okay, I'm gonna pull into the corner of the co-op here. There is no information about that at all, Tonefish. It's MRG is doing updates, but those updates are about every other map he's got. He is not updating this one at all, and I don't know why. I'm going to assume it's on a back burner. I just subscribed on Kick. Why is it's not showing me that, Darkthorn? Yes, it is. Why isn't it showing that? There's two things that happened there. Okay, I'm going to need a hand with that because it does not... Are you full? Are you full?
On one, I'm pulling around to get the other.
Okay. He wanted to make sure he had enough power to pull them. So back up. Darkthorn, thank you. You are the very first subscriber on Twitch. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Darkthorn also sent 100 kicks. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I'm still learning this. Darkthorn, thank you. I appreciate that. There was another one there. Resetting it. I read that. Mine said 25. That is the part of what I said. This says it could be several different issues causing the 77, only one being the CPU seating. Dairy Kid, how are you doing? Kevin, welcome in. Put all my eggs in one basket and never fall through. Take his Ohio map, for example. His Ohio map, so apparently you've heard something different than what I heard. And Dairy Kid, I'll be dead honest. I heard about Mercer County straight from MRG. Him and I were talking. And he told me that he needs help getting custom barns built. And until he gets them custom barns built, Mercer County's on the back burner. He needs someone to come in and help him with them. The amount of time he'll have tied up in them is something else. If I said Twitch, I meant Kick, guys. Bear with me, please. This is all brand new and I'm trying, guys. I am trying. Darkthorn was the first subscriber over on the Kick side. We are not live on Twitch. But yeah, it is, MRG's got enough maps running right now that he's working on that's the holdup. You know, he's got a lot of that going on. And I don't know about him asking several modders. You know, that may be what people are saying. I don't know that that's true or not. I have no clue. He made it sound to me like he put word out that he would love to have some assistance on it and what he needed, and that was it. But, you know. Homestead gifted a sub to Wookie. Thank you, Homestead. I appreciate that too. I am learning this. Slow but sure, I'm going to get this figured out. WFO, how are you doing, bud? Welcome in. Welcome. I appreciate that, Homestead. Yeah, both of these platforms here, we're kind of on there's a lot of goals here. You know, we're pushing hard for the growth on the YouTube side, and that's just pure growth. I'm after. I'm really pushing hard to try to get to 1,500 subscribers on the YouTube side. Where over here on the Kick side, I've got to figure out how everything works. It's going to take a little bit of time to learn it. It's close to Twitch, but not the exact same. And I'm just trying to get that together. WFO, by chance, them mods I sent, was that the correct ones you were after? I know when I sent it, I was scratching my head and I didn't know that I had all the correct or not. And, you know, this here is actually going to work because I can, oh, wait a minute. You're going to the south side of this field over here. I'll just run up here and get in the flatbed and I'm going to run it over to where I'm at now. We'll get this figured out. Appreciate that, Homestead. See, I don't know that drill works right with the GPS, does it?
If I manually set it to 7 meters, it does.
Okay. Okay, this next field you're going to, there's a lane on the south side of it. The truck will be down here at the lane. So who's ready for the weekend? Who's got something excited planned, something going on? Can't wait for Friday to be here. If nothing else, hey, I ain't got to go to work today. Who's excited? That is the understanding, Darkthorn. That's the understanding I have. I was pretty sure that's how it worked. I don't know why there isn't an alert. I know that was one of the things that I wanted to do, and that's my fault. Okay, this is down here. The truck's down here now. You may need a hand getting it started. When you go to fill it, and if you do, just say something.
All right, we'll do.
Going to what races, WV? Really? That's good for coffee, Wookie. And Wookie, you ought to know damn well you're never alone. You got all kinds of friends here you can hang out with. B-Max says, my weekend has already started. Don't know about you guys. Brock just says, me what? I did figure out how to set the stream title and all of that stuff up on Kick. And I wanted to get the proper tags up, and I wanted the same tags that I was running over on Twitch. Well, my tags on Twitch are all changed. When we did that ATEM, it changed every one of my tags. There we go. No, WV. Decide to work from the house and get ready. Maybe get a trim. I didn't know. I understand you're not expecting, but I didn't know your wife was expecting, Homestead. Congratulations. He's not alone and he knows it. I know. Local dirt track. Could go to Bristol if I wanted, though. Will you be my friend over the weekend? I promise. The only thing I got to be careful of, Wookie, you know, as long as I'm here, I will, but I'll be dead honest. There's a damn good chance that if we don't catch rain here this weekend, I'm going to be in a tractor working, and it will be all weekend. There won't be any stopping. It will be, we're working ground until we got it all worked and it's done. But yeah, congrats on that. Homestead, is that your first? Double Dragon, how are you doing, buddy? Yeah, for a second I thought that was a Mustang coming at me, and I had to remember this ain't ATS. You can't take him out. I am living the dream, Double Dragon.
You could try, but it wouldn't end well.
No. I really wish when we hit them, they would move. Second, we have a year-old. Good deal. Boy or girl? Do you know the sex of the baby, and currently, do you have a boy or a girl? Homestead's like, damn, Renegade, you're gonna want their social security's number next. You trying to claim them on taxes next year or what? No, I'm just nosy. Human nature. What I really need to do is I need to go over to the farm tomorrow and try to get them final knives on the cultivator so it is ready to go. I'm liable to find out that Friday afternoon I can go, so I don't know. You call me in Discord, Coffee, I know it. I haven't looked in let's say 12 hours, WV. So when I get down here, well, let me get the end rows in and get to where I'm going back and forth and have a second, and I'll pull it up on my phone. We'll see. Daddy's little girl and mama's boy is on the way. Oh, gotcha. This right here is a hell of a hill. We had the Case tractor on 2 wagons and it wouldn't pull it up the hill. If I can get in and get stuff worked, WV, I'll be dead honest. I'll start and I just won't stop. I'll run for all I got.
Cindy said hello.
How are you doing, Cindy? Exactly, WV. Well, Jables, I'll be sitting in a seat, turning a steering wheel. Brian P., how are you doing, buddy? Guys, we are at 94 followers on the Kick side. And we've actually got a goal set for 100. Think we hit it tonight? What do we think? I think we can do it. I will be marking in my calendar a few firsts that happened tonight. We got our very first subscriber, and I figured it would pop up top, and it didn't. But we got our very first subscriber on Kick. Darkthorn, thank you for that. I can actually go in and what's that?
Said you've got a few over there now, don't you?
No, subscriber. I've got 2. Homestead gifted a sub to Wookie, and Darkthorn subbed.
So you got 3?
I'm only showing them 2. I'm dead serious. On the feed, that's the only 2 that's showing. Homestead, it's not showing you, so why is it not showing you? It's showing 11 minutes ago, Homestead gifted a sub. It's showing 19 minutes ago, Darkthorn sent 100 kicks. And it is showing 22 minutes ago, Darkthorn subbed. That's the only thing showing up in my activity feed. Yep, that's the only thing. I've actually got 4 subs. Probably because I did it back to back and Kick got confused. It could be. Hay for Brothers working. I can remember starting times. Cut hay 2 a.m. in the morning for a few hours. I'm surprised you could cut that early. I'm surprised you didn't have a dew down. We could have never cut up here that early in the morning, WV. We get too much of a dew. You got to let the sun get on it up here and dry it out. Think you want me to kick you out so you can go work on the farm? Mr. ID, how are you doing? It says there's 4. Apparently, I've got to update it myself. I didn't know that. Well, thank you, Homestead. And Fingo, I'm assuming you're the other one.
Yep.
Thank you, Fingo. I wish the activity feed would tell me that. It doesn't. It doesn't even show me over here on this side. I've all forgot about having it over here. Duh. Thank you, Fluky. I appreciate that. Mako disc bind. I don't know what that is, WV. I never got into the equipment when we were at that time. If anything, you had grandpa on the baler. We actually had grandma on the hay rake, and then everybody, my uncle, myself, any hired men. I had a second uncle. Well, I guess he was actually uncle's cousin. We were all putting the bales up. That's how we did it. Yeah, I'm out of screens here. I don't know how else to. This is tough.
You had to prop your phone up, a tablet up.
Well, up top, I have Kick on the left, and I have YouTube on the right. And then over here on the right screen, I have Discord, but it's only getting about a third of the screen. And then I have you over there, just out of space. Truck and Jay, our goal over here was to get 100 follows. That was the goal we set for ourselves. And by God, we're at 94 right now. I am blessed. Well, you know what I'm actually able to do? I could add one more screen. What I could do is I could fire the other PC up and throw that many more up, but then it would look like NASA in here, Homestead. What planter mod are you using? Max, and this is a 8-row Kinsey that we took from 22 and converted over to 25. Trek and Jay, how did your stream end up going? But if I do that, I've also got to get an air conditioner running in here because this room will be 110 degrees. Fluky, don't even say you're an angel. I'm not falling for that crap. And Fluky, congrats again on the 2,000 followers over on Twitch. Congrats. I'm glad I could be there and part of that. Truck and Jay, I do remember I was listening to you as I was in here working with Carson, and you had said it was a typical slow Thursday. You said Thursdays had always been slow for you. I did hear that. Wookie, just a question. Why can't you run 4? Doesn't your GPU have 1 HDMI and 3 the others? The others Kappa. Wookie, what GPU are you running?
You may be able to get some adapters that could, or splitters too.
Yeah, but the only problem is when you put a splitter in, now those two screens are the exact same. So whatever you put up on one, you got it up on the other one too. I've got an HDMI splitter here to let me do that. And the only thing that would help me with is if I wanted to take this monitor over here that is to my left, and if I wanted to make it the same as the one in front of me, and that would let me unplug the keyboard and move it over here and not have to reach over the wheel and everything to do stuff. 1660 Super. I will say this, Wookie, you've got your money's worth out of that. You know, for it to still be kicking and running and you're able to do what you can, you've definitely done well with that. Got to give you kudos there. I only have one HDMI and one display port. I have 2 HDMIs and I have 3 of the display ports on mine. Floogie, that's mean as hell. Darkthorn, I got it. You're welcome. There. Now, it just now showed me Homestead with the sub 40 seconds ago and Fingo 30 seconds ago. They just now came in. I swear to God, they just now came in. My one does have the same as you now. My AMD GPU has 2 DisplayPort and an HDMI. So what I'm running HDMI to the 3 that are down here on the bottom. And then, nope, back up. I am running DisplayPort to the 3 down here at the bottom. And then I'm running an HDMI to the TV up top. So I guess I technically could run that other HDMI and run this one over here. But I'll be dead honest, while I'm sitting here like this and streaming, that's going to get old real quick. You know, I thought hard about firing the old one up and using it to run this monitor here as well as the one that's on the wall behind me. And retiring the laptop from being in here was my thought. It would do a lot better running them two. I could actually run Discord on that computer. I could run, you know, stuff like that and have it up here. I could go to the whole twin computer thing. God dang, I'm afraid how hot this room's going to get. I was on PCI 7 computer with a 5060. I Wookie definitely researched the 5060. I understand it is definitely better than what you've got right now, but I have heard just people talking. I've heard that 5060 is so over or underpowered. I think I've heard that a 4070 actually gives you more oomph than that. I don't, you know me, I'm not a computer guy. I'm regurgitating information that I have read. Pizza Man, how are you doing? Anything over 75's AC time? Well, let me tell you, I'm 85 in here right now. And I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. I get 2 PCs over in here, and the only reason it's going to heat up in here before the night's over because it's warm outside. So I already know that. I'm prepared for it. You know, I guess, Wookie, to add to that, the 5,000 cards in general, there were all kinds of reports of 5080s, 5090s coming out with chips not on them. You know, B-Mac, I took the puppies outside wearing shorts and a muscle shirt, and I was very comfortable. I'd have been even more comfortable if they'd went ahead and went to the bathroom instead of deciding they needed to inspect every blade of grass in the backyard.
What's your outside temperatures there like now?
I'm going to say that we may have hit 60s today. I will, I can't, Pizza Man, I'll just be honest with you. I can't afford something like that right now. I do have AC. I'm in an internal room. I don't have an outside wall at all. And I can tell you this, in the wintertime, when you forget to cover the vent down there where the heat and the air conditioner is coming from, when you forget to cover that and it's cold outside, I guess that was summer. Or it'd have been right in fall or spring, because the heat would run, so it would pump heat into the room. Then you'd turn all the electronics on and it even got hotter. Yeah, the hottest we've ever seen it in here was 108. We've seen 108 twice now.
So when it comes summertime, you're going to be burning up.
It gets a lot warmer in here, yes. I have a portable air conditioner out there that I have access to. I need to get another power line ran in here. I feel a lot more comfortable getting another power line, because I'm on 3 circuits in this room, which I'm very fortunate on that. But I'd almost like, and I'll be honest, if we're going under the house to run one line, we're going to run 2. I'm going to put 2 of them in, and they're going to go on 30 amp breakers. I've got plenty of input into the house. I got plenty of room in the breakers without going overboard. But yeah, we're going to put 2 more 30s in this room. That'll give us 3 30s and 2 20s, 5 different circuits in this one room. That's something a lot of people don't think about when they're setting a room up. I've got that. I've got 3 fans in here. I've only got 2 running now. I don't have this one over here to my right running. Yeah, Pizza Man, I understand that, but Bud, I'll be honest, I don't have $30 extra right now, let alone 300. I mean, let me get the crops out and things will turn around some. It's just right now I'm not able to. I've thought, and now I know this has come up in the past, and we've argued back and forth. The vent, so you have to vent the room. So if you close the door, you've got air coming in. You have to have a vent to take that excess air out. And generally what you want out is the heat. Heat rises. So the vent is up here, up top. And it vents straight out and into the hallway. So when the heat, or when the air conditioner's on, when the heat's on, it's bringing it in here. The stuff up top is what's venting out and keeps this room unpressurized. Well, here's my question. We're putting it out there and it's getting heat pumped into it too. How much venting is this doing? It don't make sense to me. So I don't know. I mean, if I was to put a fan up there to push that air out, to push that heat out, I wonder if that wouldn't do something. I don't know. I really don't. Big, I actually did. I put a fan right here in the doorway and had it blowing in here. So it was down low, blowing that cold air from out there in here. Didn't make a bit of difference. And that makes no sense. Not at all. Run a fan, no exhaust ducting, and use far less power and quieter. You'll be able to generate some serious heat. Hey, McCracken, I still have a code for you. No, McCracken, I'm in an inside room. I am a 100% inside room. I don't have anything to the outside, bud. Faber, how are you doing? Yeah, I am 100% inside. I have master bedroom closet here. I've got the master bedroom here. I've got the hallway, the kitchen, the living room here, and I've got a bathroom and a bedroom behind me. I got no way to get outside. Hey, you guys were asking temperature before I take off. Let me pull that up here real quick and see what we're at. Right now we're at 68 degrees right now, guys. We're at 68 and it said we got to 74 today, which is by far the warmest. They're showing 64 tomorrow, 61 on Saturday, but then Sunday 81 and Monday 74. And looking at our rain chances, it's saying 58% chance tomorrow. And if we miss that one, our next chance Sunday, 25%, Monday, 66%. So, you know, that's where that's at. So maybe come on, phone. Maybe I can get out there and get some ground worked. I mean, that would be nice. This is going to stink in the beginning. Plant. What do you mean plant? Am I not going fast enough for you, WV? Oh, you don't understand. If the weather's fit, we won't, if we are live, it'll be in a tractor. I just don't know that the ground's going to be fit. Guys, we were wet here. Bad. Got to pick planter up. So guys, on a side note, we are co-streaming both YouTube as well as Kick right now. If by chance you are not a follower over on Kick, do me a huge solid. If you have a Kick account, jump over there, hit that follow button. We're trying to get to that 100 follower mark. We're actually setting at 94 right now. And number two, over here on the YouTube side, if you haven't done that like spike, please hit that thumbs up, hit that like spike. All that does is just helps with the stream, helps with the video. And if you're not a subscriber, does not cost a penny to subscribe over here on the YouTube side. Hit that subscribe button. We're pushing hard to get to 1,500 subscribers. Braden, how are you doing? Twelve out night 14 other calling for rain here. Rain is almost unheard of here. See, that's kind of how we were last week. We got belted. We got belted bad. We had rain. We had horrible weather. Horrible weather. Thank you, Wookie. Got you, Vix. Who's that, Jedi? Jedi, did you meet Webb today? You need to back up, mister. That is not yours. No, it is not. He's like, but Dad, I think I'd like it. Yo, Patchy, how are you doing? Medina Lake, it's close to me, is in the Deadpool status now. What is Deadpool status? I don't know what that is, McCracken. AMD Ryzen 7 260 with Radeon. Darkthorn, is that what your laptop has? I'll have to check it out after stream, Jedi. I cannot get into Discord here. I've got a small sliver of Discord I can see, and that's it. Are you joking? Okay, so that might be what the glitch in this planner is. We're going to find out right here, because I did not pick that up first. Yep, planner has to be down to fold and unfold markers. No longer flowing and below 5% capacity. So it's like almost dead. I get it now. Gotcha, Fluky. Look, there's a good chance I won't be playing it either. I'm liable to be in the fields. If it's dry and I can run, my priority is to get beans in the ground. That is my #1 priority right now. Sure, Braden. You just woke up. Admit it. Look at it this way. 8:20 and you still beat Mary out of bed. Now, Coffee, if you just subscribed, it did just tell me. Coffee, thank you for that subscription over on the Kick side. I truly appreciate that. Much love. If you subscribed 20 minutes ago and I didn't acknowledge it, it's because it just now told me. I got a new TV to replace my 9-year-old Samsung. Yeah. Good deal, Pizza Man. We can try, Jedi. I'm telling you, you may catch me out underneath a cultivator working. I truly don't know, bub. Where is Mary at? You just said good morning, Mary, and I'm not seeing Mary anywhere.
I thought you said Mary was awake.
No, Mary ain't awake. I said Braden beat Mary up.
Oh.
Hell, it's only 8:30. Mary shouldn't be out of bed yet. So I gotta ask, Jedi, Webleaf, a little taller than you thought he was, isn't he? Let's go! Coffee, thank you.
Has Jedi come back today?
Jedi is on his way back north right now. I just pulled the stream. Calm down. Mary, I'm going to be dead honest. Fingo's over here waiting for you, too. I'm waiting for you over there. I don't see you over there. Mary's like, would you get off my ass, please? I'm in Georgia. Where are you guys going to spend the night at, Jedi? Fluky, I'm not 100% sure where.
Good morning, Mary.
About damn time, Mary. So you could actually do dinner with Webb Levy if he didn't have plans or what have you. Hey, you ought to ask Mary if she got her new bed yet, because I think I made her mad when I asked her. Someone else has got to ask her now.
Mary's mad enough at me most of the time.
I like Golden Corral Jedi. Hey, CBM, how are you doing? No, I'm worried about your bed because you did make comments of how the bed you got just absolutely wasn't right and you were sleeping bad and everything. Has nothing to do with money at all. If you were sleeping that bad that long ago, I'd love to see you get that new bed and be able to sleep better. And that's just telling you the truth, Mary. That's not my phone number anymore, McCracken. When I left the place up north, the excuse my French, the assholes. Yeah, they 100%. They 100% took that. But if you got a pen and a paper, real quick. Oh Lord. Hold on. How about Foobar trying to do this? I'm talking and doing this at the same time. But you got a pen and a paper, McCracken? Local place for one. The one I want's 1,000. I understand that. I met him at work. I threw a Bucky's ball at him. He didn't catch it like his dodgeballs. Really? Laura, I'm sorry to hear that. It's going to be a pain pill night. Mama went through that last night. Okay, McCracken, write down 8675309. He's going, okay, asshole. I know he is. BMAC caught it.
Could you repeat that number?
You want me to repeat it, Fingo? It's 8675309. Jenny, Truckin' Jay says, wow, Mary says smart ass. And you know what's bad? I know he started writing it, and he just said, I really started writing that and immediately stopped. McCracken, we got to figure out what happened. I don't know. I don't know if. What the hell is going on there? What the heck is going on your screen, Fingo? Okay. I thought that was an ad, and I thought I shouldn't have an ad. We just got to figure something out. Discord says, because we're not in a Discord server, I can't. Boop. Can't message. You're not in the Farm Sim Discord or anything like that? We'll find a way. We'll find a way. I'm not worried about it. We'll find a way. McCracken, you on Facebook? You're on, if by chance you're on Facebook, XR Renegade Gaming or something like that, look me up. Hit me on there. As long as your account's got a picture on it, I know what you look like. One way or another, we'll get it. Oh, I know why I'm not getting alerts. I know why I'm not getting alerts. Because I've got that off. I have Lumia off, so it doesn't play that. Because if I had Lumia on, it plays walk-ons, and I get in trouble on YouTube. JD Incorporated, thank you for that follow. I truly appreciate that. Much love. Gotcha. You're still not done with that field?
No, and I'm almost running low on seed.
Well, if something happens and you need seed again, let me know, and I'll bring it up there to you. No, you cannot, B-Mac. So if I muted it in OBS, then I couldn't hear it either. Here's the problem. So under this profile, the main account is YouTube, and Kick feeds off of that. With that being said, I do not have the Twitch VOD channel in OBS to do that. So if I go to the other profile to do the YouTube/Kick stream, like right now, we go live on Twitch also, because Twitch is the main account with it. And you can't go live on any of the secondary accounts unless you're live on the primary account. It is a cluster. We are thinking about flipping them around and making Kick the primary over here, where I may get a VOD channel with YouTube on the backside. The problem is, you got to remember, on these platforms, especially YouTube, you can get live takedowns. So yeah, they may not get us on a VOD, but they'll spank us right here while we're live. And it's like, InfectX, thank you for the follow over on the Kick side. I truly appreciate that. Much love. So, do we have them yet or not? Oh, I got the big boy up there. Anybody? This is day one of Benadryl, and they're on the drowsy side. She's down here on the floor out.
Are their allergies better?
This is day one. Couldn't tell you. I went out and got that. I picked up their allergy medicine. All it is generic Benadryl. And I grabbed 2 gallons of milk, and I grabbed a small thing of Jif peanut butter. Their peanut butter that I've always used to give them their medicine, I mean, it's getting right down to the bottom. So I went ahead and got that also. Mine loves it because he knows he gets cheese. I do peanut butter, Mary. I have a spoon in there, and I just put a little bit of peanut butter on the spoon and put the 2 in. And the other day, I was doing, kind of like when you feed a kid, you got the little kid there, and you got the spoon, and just kind of playing. Yeah, you don't do that with these guys. They will bite the plastic spoon in too. Yeah, that's a bad idea. What's that?
My dog's that way.
Yeah,
Anytime I walk to the kitchen, they'll go over and my dog will just stare at the refrigerator, want you to open it.
Mm-hmm. Mary, I'll be dead honest. You put some peanut butter on a spoon and let him get a hold of it. It's the funniest thing you ever seen. Matter of fact, when you go to give it to him, if you really want a good kick, it doesn't hurt him at all. But when you hold that spoon up there for him to lick on it, I'll hold it like this so he can lick it off, but I'll take that spoon and just touch his nose, and he gets a little peanut butter right there on his nose. And then he'll get the spoon done, and he still knows there's peanut butter here. It's on his nose. He can smell it. He's licking and licking and licking. Oh, it's so damn funny. Oh, you'll laugh your butt off. Fingo, what kind of dog do you have? Lane wants to know.
She's a mix German Shepherd and Pit Bull.
There you go, Lane. I'm going to turn Discord up just a little bit. I've never had him go cross-eyed. I've never had that happen, Mary. I'd love to have the planting done tonight. It is just 8:30. We're making pretty good time. Oops, we got 2 fields we got to plant here on Stitzer yet. Fingo's planting the beans. I'm planting the corn. Hey, I'm going to hit a button. It's going to save. Okay.
All right.
Figure we ain't done it in a while. We might as well. German Shepherd Dad's house did. It was funny.
I'd hate to lose this whole field again.
I do have a solid save it's making right now. Yeah, it's running. I mowed the whole front yard, and then my sister went ahead and mowed the rest of everything. Okay, so I got the kern is planted down here. I've got this field planted. I'm in this one right now. And before I can go further, we're going to have to turn a tractor. I'm off, take Sharon in bed. We got 9 hour drive tomorrow, taking our time just south. Gotcha, Jedi. Jedi, you guys be careful tomorrow. Scurvy, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome in.
I am almost done with this field.
Got you. Will you make it down there for... Yeah, you got plenty of seed to get down there. And then I have kern going... where am I at? These 2 fields right here that are combined, them are kern. Hey, you didn't plant 147, did you? 134 and 147 are together. It's no big deal.
No, I didn't.
And then I've got these 2 fields up here. So that's all the kern I got once I get done right here where I'm at. Yeah, it's just a real small field on the corner. That's one of them that whoever's planting it, it's going to take us a year or 2 to get used to it. I just hope we don't have a year we go down there and go, huh, this is dirt. What'd we do here? We've discussed it, Lane, and I think we're going to. I think we're going to put them together, but that tree that's right in the middle, we're going to leave it there. So we have to go around them. We may do that, BMAC. I do have that mod in here. But so on this map and the way the playthrough works, so the 3 fields down here, Fingo actually owns them. He lives right here. He owns them. He just doesn't farm right now. He's helping on the farm and we're cash renting them. All of this right here, all of this right here was actually Jedi's grandfather. He owned them and he retired. We're cash renting him. Now Jedi, once he gets back from his cruise, he's going to move into the house there and he's going to join the farm. But at some point in the future, Fingo's kind of putting some money aside and everything. But Fingo's going to want to do some farming on his own. And when we get to that point, you know, he already owns some ground, you know, and I don't know, it's all stuff we've talked about. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out. We may decide to keep the farm together and let it keep growing. It's just those fields down there, he's getting credit for. These up here, I'm getting credit for. I mean, that's another reason is we have too many tractors on the farm. I know we do. But if we do buy something new, we haven't been getting rid of old stuff. We've been kind of tucking it away in other barns, kind of hiding it out of sight, out of mind. And the thought is that someday, if Fingo does decide, hey, listen, I'm looking to go out on my own, he's already got ground. He doesn't need to have a bunch of money there because, you know, Fingo and I can strike a deal. Hey, I'll give you this tractor or this cultivator, this planter. You know, he's able to get a crop in the ground. He may have to say, hey, listen, I'm not going to have a combine this first year, so we'll just custom harvest it with everything. But, you know, it gives him the ability to get him started farming and that stuff. So my goal is, as this is going, I'm going to continue to slowly grow the farm, trying to buy some ground and what have you. But I'm going to try to stay out of their immediate area where they may want to move into and go that route. Got the first mowing of the season done tonight. Neighbors started yesterday. Scurvy, I got my second mowing done today of the year. I went out and cleaned the yard up today. Did a good mowing job on it. Wonder what happened. Too many tractors. We had bargains come up. We couldn't pass on them, B-Mac. Time for grandbaby's going to bed. I understand, WV. You have a good night, buddy. That's dinner done and dusted. What the hell are you talking about, Mary? Just had beef and rice for dinner. I ain't had dinner. I had, you know what? I did have a snack. I had some of my butter pretzels with cottage cheese before I went live. So I did have my protein snack. You guys can't get me on that. I did have my protein snack. Okay, there we go. We're 4 followers away from the 100 mark. And let me throw that in chat right there, guys. If you are not, if you haven't hit the like button, a huge favor over on the YouTube side, hit that like button. We're tracking down. We're trying to get 50 likes every stream. If you're not a subscriber on YouTube, we're pushing hard to hit that 1,500 goal. It doesn't cost you a penny, right down the bottom of the screen. Just scroll down there and hit that subscribe button. Try to help us reach our goals.
If you are on my side, I do have XR's Kick stream linked in a pin, and his YouTube stream is there in chat. If you wouldn't mind going and following and giving him a like.
I'll tell you what, this is a different busy, if that makes sense. I'm used to a Twitch busy. I've got a kind of a handle of it. I understand that this is a little different, and it is going to take a little bit of time to learn this, and I'm not going to lie. No, she's here, Mary. Mom is here. And the voice you hear talking to me here, this is Fingo and I talking. Fingo is actually streaming over on Twitch right now. We're running a co-stream, and we're 2 people, 3 different formats. Can I get a link for Fingo in chat, guys? Feel free to throw it up on both sides. Did I tell you how much they're charging to put my PC together? I've heard different numbers out there, but I don't know what the total is, Mary. Guys, there's a link on the YouTube side. Thank you, Mary.
I am finished up with this field. I'm going to head down to the south.
Okay. You have on the south side of that field, there's a lane that you can pull in, and the wagon's there. So you should be able to fill it, finish that field, and then when you get it finished, fill it again. You should have enough seed to finish out. Should. 2 different floor mats. I said formats, B-Mac. I got enough problem talking as it is. Quit screwing with me, dude. You're being mean to me. Hell, I'm saying Twitch, and I'm meaning kick, and I'm saying kick, and I'm meaning throw, and I've got this all messed up.
It'll all come together.
Don't you believe in folding out to drive down the road?
No.
Hey,
If I fold it, it does weird stuff.
see, and I don't understand that. Mary, I'm going to be dead honest. BMac ain't lying. That is way too much to build that PC. Way too much to build that PC. And I'm not good enough. I'm not confident enough. You do have folks out there, and you know them. You have folks out there that in Discord, they would walk you right through how to do it in a voice channel. They'd walk you right through how to do every bit of it. They would. Darkthorn, thank you for the shout out for Fingo over on the... Nope, you got a shout out for YouTube Fingo. Fingo's on Twitch, Darkthorn. Mick, how are you doing, bud? I am living the dream, buddy. You good over there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just saw some weird stuff. You know what my keyword is. So if by chance we're in here and I hear that as I hear you say that, we can take care of stuff. When I go pick it up, I'll ask him why it's so much. At that point, you owe him, Mary. I mean, in all honesty, at that point, you owe him. Nah, I can't say it out loud, BMac. There we go. Darkthorn hit the home run there. Guys, right there is a link. If you're over and on that kick side, right there is a link for Fingo. As I said earlier, him and I are co-streaming. I'm on the kick side, the YouTube side. He's covering Twitch. We're gonna have to bring Jedi in and have him do the rumble. When he folds that, there's an issue, Lane, and I don't understand it because I have no issues at all when I fold it. And yeah, I didn't need to see that. That scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, they're full of it over here.
They're usually pretty nice over here till we get the semi out. David Moon, how are you doing? It's a glitch is what it is, BMac. It's a glitch. Try to fold that real quick, see what happens.
Did you see it?
To see, why is it moving this way? Well, I always pull forward when I do that.
Well, I folded it, but it disconnects me.
See, and it shouldn't do that. But there you go, guys. That's the reason he ain't been folding it. And this is probably our last season of that planter for that reason. We've got another planter in here we've discussed going with. We'd love to see it come up for sale. It will fit our time period, and he'll be able to rock and roll with that. And we'll just get rid of that one. That's our plan. I got camera off. Oh, not that big damn green thing. Darkthorn. I'm yelling at Darkthorn in your chat. Well, if it won't dump, let me know. You may need, no, you can start the truck. You may have to start the truck. That's what I said. It doesn't happen to me. It only happens to him. Makes no sense. Darkthorn, get your brother. Now, I don't want Darkthorn's brother tied into this. That guy's strange. You notice Mary Darkthorn's ignoring us. He's giving us the, nope, not happening. We're getting right across this, and we've just got the two, to me, they're smaller fields down there. We'll have all the corn in the ground. The Kill Brothers tender wagon, seed tender, Fingo can't pull that at all. He gets in it and starts to pull, and the front axle just turns sideways on him. Did same exact mod, did the same exact thing in 22. We can't understand it. It works fine for me. Oh, you can't beat Culver's, Christopher. Hey, Aaron, how are you doing, buddy? Hey, Fingo. Darkthorn just threatened to subscribe Mary, give her a 6-month subscription to our green friend.
That would be very funny.
Mary isn't saying a word. She's very, very quiet right now. She's going to say, well, I'm sorry, I was with my mom. No, you wasn't. You just don't even know how to act. But Mac Power, when you don't have a choice, when you got to eat out somewhere, and it is fast food, Culver's, in my opinion, is the best in this area. We were talking to somebody the other day, and it was in their chat, and they said they had been to Culver's twice and had bad luck both times. I've never had bad luck there at all. You know, granted, I don't eat there a whole lot because it's expensive.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for Culver's when I travel because I've never seen one here.
There are times you can't do that, Mac Power. I mean, for me on the farm this year, I'm gonna do peanut butter because I can just put it in. I have a couple peanut butter sandwiches. I can put it in a baggie, and then in a small bag, something like that. I'll have some water with me. That's what I've got. I may throw a couple of cheese sticks in, but you know, I don't want a whole lot of other stuff. I don't have a whole lot of room in the cab of the tractor. I can't take a big lunch box or anything like that. We had a really nice one, and that son of a gun disappeared. My stepmom actually owned it, and I've hunted. I think it's still around. I really, really do. But, you know, I don't know. But like in a tractor, you can only eat so much. Yeah, I can't. I have had pizza delivered to the farm to me. We had a sub delivered to the farm one time. Same place. I just did a sub instead of a pizza that time. But, you know, I hate taking, you know, cooking a hamburger or something like that here, because by the time you get into it in a tractor, it's cold as all get out. I kind of hate taking cold meat because it's not super easy to keep it cold in the tractor, even in the cooler. You got water and ice in there, and then all of a sudden your bread's wet, and just not a good situation.
Didn't you order Jimmy John's out there once?
No, I ordered Jimmy John's right here at the house. It still ain't made it. We're up to 10 months now. We're about to go into 11 months. The Deere. I like that Deere a hell of a lot better than the Magnum, Lane. That Deere, as I'm sitting there driving, I can spin the chair around like this. I can look either side. That Magnum, you got to unlatch it, move it over here, and it latches back in. And then you're like this. If you need to move this way, you got to unlatch it, move it around, and I can't stand that. I can't believe a $1,500 seat that Dad's actually the one that put that back together, kind of restored it. He paid to have it done. $1,500 seat, and you can't free spin in it. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I mean, that was just stupid. It's a good tractor. Interior just needs to be pulled. What do you mean the interior needs to be pulled? Hell, you just got back. Vix, enjoy Fortnite, bud. You know, the interior of the Deere's rough. I mean, it is. But it's a low-hour tractor. I would love to put an interior cab kit in it. And as far as the seat, I'd keep the seat. I'd just replace the bottom and the back cushion. And then on the interior cab kit, you would basically do the roof kit and then the side kit. And hell, I'm looking at about $1,000 to do it. And I really wanted to do that last year, but when everything come to, it wasn't in the cards, you know. Priorities. Yeah, I got a 7800 and I've got my Magnum's a 7120. This is true, but Christopher playing the Oliver also didn't have a $1,500 a full-blown seat in it too. There's a guy out there that does ZF. What's ZF, Mac Power? Yep, I had a guy that started building a map of my exact farm. 100% was on it. He had the fields laid out. He had all that stuff done. He's fell off the planet. Haven't seen him, haven't heard from him, haven't anything. I sent him DMs. I don't get anything at all. I'd love to have it. Even if he didn't want me to play it in public, let me play it on my map. Nothing was finished. Nothing was finished. Mac Power, that is an aftermarket kit. That is a 100% aftermarket kit right through, the big magazine that does them all. They have 2 or 3 kits in there, and that's the cheapest one. The headliner in itself is $350. The seat cushions are about $100 each. You know, that is the cheap one. Yep. When we did the Magnum, it was like $950 minus the seat. That's minus the seat. The seat was $1,500, but the seat that was in it was no good. I mean, the cushion was out, everything. It was junk. Right now would be so fun for you. I know what you're talking about. Who can ask about making a map if it's not okay? I'm not going to mention his name at all, Vix. Being he's disappeared like he did, I'm not going to mention his name. You haven't seen him much. I haven't seen him at all in a year and a half, if not 2 years, Mary. I haven't seen him one time. So I don't know if you're talking FP and the one he was working on. FP's still around. I'm assuming, I ain't seen him in a while, but I'm assuming he's just got stuff going on. That's not who I'm talking about. The person I'm talking about was from Great Full-Blown Map. I played on it. And it disappeared. I mean, we streamed it back in 22. Yes, Vix, he was. Yeah, I ain't seen FP at all. I don't know if he's 100% getting ready for fishing time. I don't know. But no, the guy that was going to do it, he's made some other maps. He actually has maps published. And he approached me and he wanted to do one that was of my farm. And it was I don't think it was quite a 16X. The size of it was not ideal. It was not a 4X. It was not a 16X. It was in between there. It was like a 12X when it was said and done, which is abnormal for a farm sim map. But I actually played on it. When we did it that night, my brother was in here. I started out in a pickup truck that looked like my dad's. And I started driving down the road, and all of a sudden he goes, "Oh my God, that's Preston's curve." He knew this stuff. He had the houses along the main highway there done, all the way out to Dad's house. But it had been a lot of finishing up. I'll be dead honest. I'd be willing to put the time in to make it happen. But the copy that I had on my PC, explain to me how it disappeared. It disappeared. I don't know if it happened when we changed over PCs. I don't know how it happened. I just know it disappeared. I ain't got it no more. Well, it was Farm Sim 22. I never had an update for 25. He had the undulation in it and everything. Like the hill at Bev's, it was in there. It's not on the OneDrive. BMac, it is not here. It is gone. I have the mod folder, so I still access the OneDrive on the old PC, and I actually did look for it there. It is not there. It is gone. But I did, when he come in to chat one night, I said, "Listen, is there any chance?" I said, "If you don't want me to go, and show it on stream, that's fine. I won't, but I would love to play that myself in the background. I'd love that. Have my own equipment on my own farms, everything. I think that would be so much fun." Gone. Gone. I hope he's okay. I don't know the situation. The man may have been sick for all I know. I don't know. Oh boy. Frank? I'll bet Frank's not here. Frank come in, said hi, and he's taking a nap now. There's Frank again. The chickens got him cornered. He wrecked the truck and the chickens got him cornered, guys. We gotta get out of here. We'll have Frank wanting a ride. Frank can fend them chickens off himself. Uh-oh. Where'd Fingo go? There he is. You all good?
I had somebody from work call me for a second.
Good deal. I just happened to look over and you wasn't there and the tractor wasn't moving, and I'm like, get on the road. He just hit a button and disappeared. There's a woodpecker out in them woods. Has chickens and they think they belong to me. I wouldn't like that, Christopher, at all. That'd drive me nuts.
The one downside about where I work is I'm on call 24 hours a day.
Gotcha. So when you get done there, you got one field to go, right?
Yes, one field.
Well, and the little one down here. Don't forget that. Dude, we're going to finish planting tonight. Christopher, are you mother hen now? No, he's not mother hen. Oh, Christopher. Hell, I was on Fingo. I don't know. Christopher might be mother hen. So Fingo's got this field right here to the right, planted the beans. And then I want to focus up here, guys. I want you guys to see this. I want to focus on it. Fingo's probably ready to flip me off right now because he knows what I'm going to focus on. That's a beautiful wheat field I planted there, and then Fingo come over here and he cultivated the end of the field for some reason. Look how nice that wheat is. It was even nicer out here, and Fingo just tore it all up. Nothing here. It's going to be fallow.
I mean, you did know about it.
He told me, he's like,
replanted.
hey, you need to bring the drill back down here and replant the end. I might have tore it up. What do you mean you might have? Okay, I tore it up. No, we ain't going down there and replanting it. We're going to leave it there so we can talk about it all year long. Trust me, I ever do anything like that, he'll never let me live it down. I understand that. I deserve that. Boys in my driveway in my yard, and I come around and hear my truck coming. They follow me around the yard. It gets ridiculous. Christopher, I'm laughing. It's not funny. In all honesty, it's funny as all get out, but no, it's not funny. I'm not a chicken person. The only thing I like about chicken is their wings and legs. Well, and the breast and the thigh, but yeah, and the eggs. We had chickens growing up, and, you know, grandma would say, hey, you know, I need you to come out and help me collect eggs. I was always scared of that because, yeah, I know they were chickens, but me as a little kid, them are like pterodactyls flying around in there trying to carry me away. And I'm out there trying to help grandma collect eggs. I was always scared to death of them damn things. I picture Christopher running from the chickens and the chickens running after him. I question, Christopher, what happens when you fire the riding lawnmower up? Do they run the other way? I mean, have you ever played chicken with a chicken when you were on a riding lawnmower? I'm asking for a friend. Me too. And I have a Hot Ones challenge coming up I'm going to have to do. I got to get it figured out with planting season because, as I said, planting is definitely the priority. I have to get that done. But we'll make sure to try to give plenty of notice. And we're going to go up to Schwokes. You guys will get a chance. We're going to stream it live from Scooters. And I'm going to do the best I can to finish the challenge. There's some heavy hitters in there. There's some stuff that I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know that I can finish them. I'm going to give them a heck of a shot. I'm going to be prepared with milk and Pepto and anything and everything that I think I can do. But you know, I don't know what else to do to try to be prepared. I have to keep a bag of chicken feed by the garage door because my wife walks to work, and if she doesn't distract them, they'll follow her down the road. Well, that'd be a way to not have chickens at your house anymore, Christopher. I was wondering how I was going to plant this field. It's going to be a pain in the ass. They love to follow the tractor around. Yeah, Jedi and his wife, he did say they were taking their time coming home, Fingo. He's taking serious time because when it's just me and the wife making that trip, we're starting 100 miles north of where he's finishing tomorrow, and we finish 100 miles south of where he's at right now. You know, we get in and we go. There is no grass growing under our feet. We get in and we go. Son started naming chicken soup, chicken sandwich, chicken nugget. You know, that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, if you're ever on this Kinsey, you cannot put the markers down while the planter is in the air. I never noticed that. Remember the other night I had a problem with it?
It's because your planter was in the air.
That's what it was. So we did figure that out at least, which is a good thing. Yeah, markers are inoperable while the planter is in the air. Or in the air, yes. I got into Sudoku last night. My wife's got a couple on her phone that she plays the snot out of. I mean, a lot. You can get into that, Mary. You're set down and you start playing. Hey, I'm only playing one game, and 4 hours later, you know, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and you're still sitting there playing. Yeah, trust me, I understand. More than you'll ever know. I think I need to put more over here on that backside. I think I'm going to run it this way. I got that way real bad with jigsaw puzzles, Mary. I'd sit out in the recliner, and I may spend 2 hours, I may spend 4 hours in a day doing nothing but playing jigsaw puzzles on that tablet. And I just had to stop because I didn't know how to stop. Be careful, Schwoke. This whole field's got to be by hand. Crazy, I got to do it this way, but I ain't got a choice.
Why do you have to do it by hand?
You can't set an A-B line. It's impossible to do it. It's a big kidney type shaped field. It's just there's no way to do it and have the rows right. When I get done here, I'm going to take the tractor and planter back to the house. Then I'll grab my flatbed and nurse wagon, get it back to the house. And then I can go down there and grab that truck and seed tender, get it to the next field for you. I will still have the 2 fields at the house to do, but hey, once we're filled up, I can knock them out sitting right there. The new supermarket mod. Where was it at, Christopher? I don't think I seen it. Or if I did, I'm not remembering it. What's that, bud?
I said I don't have too much longer on this.
Yeah, if you top that off when you're done, you're good to go. I still think you're going to get done before me because you do have a bigger planter. I mean, I'm coming along here, and them last 2 fields I got, like I say, they're small, they're tiny. On the mod hub, I don't remember seeing it, Christopher. And I actually looked at, so when I get on every day, I always look at the latest mods, and then I also look to see what mods need updated. There are 2 of them that I've got that show they need updated all the time. It's the 8000 series John Deere tractor and the S700 John Deere combine. I cannot update them because I made XML changes, and if I update them, it reverts back to the old settings that I don't want to do. But today there was one thing in there that had an update, and I don't 100% remember what it was, but I knew Fingo had got caught up into some traffic, and he already told me he was running late, so I wasn't going to update it and then hit him where he had to go and update it also. I wanted him to be able to come in and get fired up and go live rather than have to fiddle around with updating mods so he could get in here.
took me an hour and a half to get home today.
What's it normally take you?
About 45 minutes, 30 minutes.
So when I worked, the furthest I've ever had to drive, I worked at Myron Bowling Green, and it was about an hour, one way. And now for me, I enjoyed it. If I remember right, it was 40. No, it wasn't an hour. It was 45 minutes. 45 minutes, 42 mile. But I enjoyed it because on the way to work, it gave me time to kind of go over the battle plan of the day, get my mindset straight and what have you. And then on the way home, it gave me a chance to kind of unwind. At that point in time, I was stopping over at Fricker's, and I would have one beer, and then they always had half price appetizers after 9 o'clock. So if I was working on that late side, I'm liable to go over and two of you could get an order of nachos. And I mean, it was a huge plate. It would feed two people, no ands, ifs, or buts about it. So we could get that plate of nachos. It was like $3.50. So this time I would cover it. Next time somebody was always covering it, but you could get one beer and a plate of nachos before you went home. I did that often. You know, I never drank 4 and 5 beers, but you know, I always had that one and that, and then drove home, and it just gave me a chance to relax. No, I'm not saying that's a safe thing to do. It's a supply of a supermarket. It's in productions. Yeah, I didn't even look it up, Christopher. I don't do a whole lot of productions now on the community farm. Yeah, we're going to get into doing some productions. I know Fingo's mentioned he wants to get into the cake business. So we're going to get into the cake business for the animals, different stuff. We're going to get into some different stuff there. Let's do everything. I think that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, so I'm assuming as a supermarket, you can sell quite a few things there. You could probably sell chicken eggs. You could sell milk. You could sell anything that they could sell within the store, would be my guess. Is there, I'm also, something I need to, when I get done with this field, I need to write down kick algorithm, because I think kick's algorithm's a little bit different than what we're used to anywhere else. And I want to see what that algorithm is. Gotcha, Christopher. Oh, Lord. Mary. I'll blame that on you. That's why I'm saying, Mary, you can get to where you spend so much time on them handheld games like that you lose all kinds of time that, hey, I was getting to where I had a work list of things I wanted to get done that day, and the work list would get extended out to tomorrow, to tomorrow, to tomorrow, to tomorrow. And it's like, I'm not getting stuff done that I need to get done because I'm sitting here playing this damn puzzle. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's the reason I just quit doing it. I actually moved that pad. Oops. I moved that pad so it wasn't in there by the recliner anymore, and I didn't have to fiddle with it anymore. Because I was constantly reaching over and grabbing it. I'm going to play one game. I'm going to do the daily puzzle. Yep. 27 puzzles later, I've been sitting in the recliner for 4 or 5 hours doing nothing but puzzles. Fingo's Fun Cakes, if that's what he wants to call them, I'm fine with that.
Fingo's Fun Cakes.
Well, Vic said
that's the name of the business.
Vic said Fingo's Fun Cakes, and he said they are special. And then Mary said that sounds bad, Vic's, and Vic said I meant like brownies. What are you thinking, Mary? And get your mind out of the gutter. So apparently, Mary Sudoku has made Mary's mind go in the gutter. Guys, it is a like spike time over on the YouTube side. If you have not done it yet, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. All it does is helps the stream, helps the video. If you're not a subscriber, consider hitting that subscribe button. We're pushing hard to try to get to that 1,500 goal. Does not cost you a penny. All you do is scroll down the bottom of the screen, hit that subscribe button, and just helps with the growth of the channel. Astonished. Why are you astonished, Coffee? What did I say that astonished you? Oh, come on. I know damn well I picked that up. Someone take my phone. Yeah, I can see someone coming in and taking your phone. Oh, that's real neat. Let's turn the planter on and actually plant. Oh, I got it all screwed up. Oh, you know, just being you. I'm astonishing. I'm going to take that as a compliment and move forward. Fingo and I were doing something in here the other night, and it was kind of a race, and I beat him done by about 50 foot. And I think he's going to get me. He didn't know it, but we were racing. Him in that field, me in this field, and I think he's going to get me tonight, guys. We'll get there. We'll get there. Vic's, in all honesty, we got another hour and a half yet.
We'll actually finish planting tonight.
Yeah, we will. That impresses me. $51 on your screen. KERN. It's got the juice. You know what they say, Graham? There's more juice on Kick than there is on YouTube. He's like, what in the hell? Where'd you come up with that from? I don't know. Sounded good. You still ain't done yet? I got that much to go. You're going to beat me. Guys, we are 4 follows over on that Kick side from reaching our goal of 100 followers. And then do not forget, I know I've got it pinned over in the YouTube side, but we are co-streaming with Fingo. You hear us ribbing each other back and forth. I'm ribbing him right now. Hey, do you want me to fold that for you real quick after you fill it?
I mean, I can fold it. I'll just have to reattach it.
I wish we could figure out why it's doing that. Well, we're not going to figure it out. When we get the other planter that you and I spoke about the other night, we'll get that planter, and that's the one we'll get rid of. We'll keep the other drill, so we ain't got to worry about nothing with it, and we'll go that route. Kids are outside howling and barking like dogs again. It caught my attention. Really fun stuff on DC. Gotcha, Jojo. Josie, welcome. I hope they dust the snot out of it while they got it there, Mary. Yeah, you'll like that, Kenzie. Pulling that bad boy down the road. That's I think what you got there is probably 30 foot wide. That Kenzie's 40. You'll take care of business in a hurry. Is it a brand new case? Brand new everything, Mary?
The last field I have too.
What's that?
Said I'm headed to the last field.
Yeah, now the last one you got is considerably bigger than the last one I got. That's why I'm saying I will jump and get some stuff moved around and everything. I'm afraid to say anything because I got my butt jumped last time I said something about everybody worried about my money, you and my mom. I'm afraid to say anything. I know what you said you were getting in the beginning, and apparently you got a lot more than that. Canadian, how are you doing? I know who you are now, Canadian. Welcome in. No, Mary, I don't want to jinx it. I want this PC to be an absolute home run for you. I want it to be twice what you had before. I don't try to jinx anything. Benson, how are you doing tonight, bud? You yelled at me. Everybody's worried about my money. You and my mom. You most certainly did. Like, man, I'm just, which granted, it's your money. You do what you want to with it. I'm just concerned about you. No, you're fine. Don't ask about your PC. I won't then. Doing good. I'm glad to hear that, Benson. I am living the dream. No, it's good. Lane, I'm not trying to make her feel bad. I know she was having a lot of problems with her back from her bed. And she was very up into wanting to get that new mattress. And, yeah, you know, the PCs wore out. It is the hobby, and I understand wanting to do that. But me being older, my priority is going to tell me that when I wake up in the morning and feel like crap all day because I got a bad back because the bed I slept on is junk, for me, I'm going to want to get the bed first, but that's just me. Not saying that's right. I understand. The computer is a huge hobby of Mary's. She loves it. She enjoys it. And if it helps her get off her phone and playing Sudoku, however you pronounce it, 85 games an hour, then it's a good win. You know, she was 100% right. What she does with her money is not my business. It's hers.
She'll have the best Sims 4 rig out there.
Yes, she will. And then when it says she's on playing Sims at 5 in the morning, she can't say, oh, I forgot to turn it off. Mary, you tell me that every time. You didn't turn it off because you were still playing the damn game. Yeah, we better hear about it. I'll tell you, a bad night's sleep and having a bad back, I can sit and preach it, but we can bring Laura into the conversation. She can tell you, you know, getting a good night's sleep and having your back together is a big difference in your day. Huge difference in your day. And I did. I ended up finishing on that one on the seat I had in there. And she knows that too. She knows that too.
Actually, I guess I have 2 fields to go. I still got it at 49.
That's that little one down here.
Or 47, yeah.
147. Yep. Yep, I just finished this, and so all I've got is them 2 real small ones at the house. So, I will... You need to eyeball that field and decide whether you think you have enough seed to finish that. Because if you don't, rather than to bring that truck and seed tender back to the farm, I would rather take it down there to that field. It actually makes sense to do that and be safe rather than sorry. How much did you have left when you got done with that field down south?
Not sure, but I had like 39% left when I got done by the co-op.
If you had 39 after you did the whole co-op and you started basically full, you should have plenty to do that field there. I think the one beside the co-op and the second field I did are our 2 biggest.
Yeah, I did that other big one by the house with 1 fill up.
Wow, when you unfold it, you got to do it too, huh?
Yep.
Yep. This will be our last year of that. We're going to sell that drill. Like I said, that Kinsey gives us something that does fit our time period and hooks just right. Local place, Mary? Nope, we didn't get away with it, Christopher. We got popped. You know what? You know what? We only got popped for one song. One song. I'm going to go with Beltran. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome in. One person's WWE entrance music got us popped. It did not go against the copyright, but that stream cannot be monetized. So it's horrible, but any sub that came in during that stream, we lost it all. WWE's getting it all. As Vic said earlier, pretty bad. The WWE's hurting for ticket sales so bad they're going after Renegade for that.
Had to make sure they could still put on WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. Well, last year WrestleMania tickets sold out in no time. I mean, they had it, it sold out and it sold out quick. And this year they're not having that kind of luck. Okay.
But now that they went after Renegade, they'll be fine financially.
Yeah, that $1.35 is gonna just make their day.
YouTube, I kind of wish was better about how they handle all that stuff.
$1 billion company still helping. Hey, I'm doing a save. Are you ready?
Yep.
There you go. I was hoping it would hit before you got to the corner. I'm still saving. Let me get, I'm pretty sure that truck is sitting right down there.
Oh, this is that field with that big bowl in it.
No, the big bowl when I planted the corn. And I leveled that bowl out. I think it'll be fine. It's still got a little bit of a bowl. But yeah, the big bowl's back in that backfield. 60? Is that it? Yeah, field 60.
Okay.
That's
got a decent bowl in it too.
If we need to level it out some, level it out some. Do you want the seed tender down there or not?
No, I should be good.
Okay. I'll get it to the house then too. There you go, Mary. KT, I'm going to be real honest. Bad Bunny, I agree 100%. Logan Paul, I'll disagree 100%. That man is as talented as any WWE wrestler out there. They're paying him to be a heel. And the only person that even compares to him in the WWE right now is Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio. They both do a good job at their heel role, 100%. But Logan Paul is very athletic, and he can put a match on. He can 100% put a match on. I can't slam Logan Paul. He is a wrestler. Bad Bunny, he's a freaking joke. That's been a while, Christopher. Someone helped Fingo. He got it wrapped around a tree. Mary telling on you?
I don't know what Mary's talking about.
Well, it appears to me, Coffee said it looks like your double driller is stuck. So, chat, did Fingo try to get rid of our drill in that field?
There may have been a tree that was a little too close to the field.
I thought I had all them out of there. Welcome to this side, Derek Kid. Mary is metagaming. Well then, we lost the puppies. You know, after having to go back and replant that, do you realize if we wouldn't have replanted that, we'd be real close to being done planting right now?
Yeah, I'd like to not remember that.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? I'd like to know why we have planting issues up here. We've discussed we should have done some trial and error stuff with the planting, and we didn't. Okay, now we got to come down here and grab a seed tender. See, for me, that thing pulls just fine, no problem. Fingo gets in it, and the front axle shoot left or right. We kind of think the big little wagon over here does the same thing. I mean, there's no call for that. The big little we can get rid of. There's other wagons we can put in. We eventually would like to get us a semi that fits this time period. I mean, the two grain trucks we got are pretty nice, but it'd be nice to get a semi. The semi and the international grain truck with the bigger Parker wagon's a pretty good deal. That's a nice setup. We can move some grain with it. The older Chevy Vulcan with the, I think it's got a Kill Brothers behind it. Ooh, it does a good job. That will now be referred to as the Fingo effect. What's that? The wagon doing that? Jaded, I'll be honest, it did that clear back in Farm Sim 22 to both Schwoke and Smethwick. And in 22, we gave in and we've got another wagon and we did the best we could to make it look like a Kill Brothers, and I never did like it. I cringed every time I seen it. This wagon here looks good. It is a legitimate wagon for this time frame of so many growers in this area. I don't want to get rid of it. I love this wagon. Absolutely, positively love this wagon. I'd buy it for $1. I wouldn't sell it for $1. I've got a Kill Brothers just like this on my farm, IRL. It's not one that I pull all the time. I've actually got two of these. And we talked about if we could get a hold of an auger like that, that'd be really, really nice. We get a hold of an auger and then all of a sudden we could use this wagon right here to run the Kinsey and fill it. But right now, the only way we're going to fill that Kinsey, we wait for a seed tender, which I've got a grower that'll let me use his seed tender, but we are liable not to get it till the middle of May, and I don't want to wait till the middle of May to start planting beans. The other option is we get bags, and I'm going to be real honest, my back will not hold up 2 bags in that Kinsey all year. I mean, we're talking 320 bags. My back won't hold up to that. I know it won't. I would have to take, I'd have to take serious meds just to get through the day. I'd come home. I mean, planting corn. I would come home from planting corn in the bags and doing that all day. And I remember a night I sat out in the pickup truck for 45 minutes trying to get the strength, basically, to walk in the damned house. It was bad. Rust or paint fading in those bins. In the wagons? Yeah, it can happen. They've been stored inside ever since they've been owned, so they're not a whole lot, for the age of them, there ain't a whole lot of rust on them at all. What gets me is they shot out of here like that and they haven't come back in yet. I am going to, when I get this to the house before I start planting, I am going to stand up and walk around for a couple minutes. I'm going to hit that be right back screen and do that. Row crop farming. I think this wagon, you can find one on itch.io right now for PC. This one here, we actually converted from 22 over to 25. Doesn't fit. It's a little bit too new for what we're looking for here, Christopher. And that's the reason we had that Magna come up the other day and everybody said it was a heck of a deal, but that advanced us from the mid 80s clear to say 2008. And we didn't want to make a jump that fast, that quick. I mean, that would take a lot of stuff off the farm. Now 5 years from now, yeah, we'll have them tractors on the farm. We got plenty of horsepower on the farm. The horsepower isn't a problem. You know, right now that drill he's got is creating some issues for him. We need to get that fixed. You know, the planter we've got works, but it'd be nice to have a 12 row. That'd be real nice. There's a nice Cycloware 900 12 row in game. We could get it and have a 12 row corn planter. That would help tremendously. And that may be something we look at once we flip over. We need to get that drill first. We need to upgrade the combine. We need to put the bin extensions on it. We're going to put duals on it rather than the single. That'll let us put an 8 row corn head on it to match up to the 8 row planter. That will also let us, I think that bean head is a 28 foot. I don't think it's 25. We'll be able to go to a 30. New KERN header that hadn't happened yet. No, we're going to do that when we sell the beans. We're setting at 141,000. We did pay some on the loan, but I'll be honest, when we sell the beans, we got $600,000 worth of beans we're going to sell in June. So when we sell the beans, we'll do the upgrade and everything to the combine. We're not getting a new one. We're going to keep the same combine. We're just going to customize it and add that stuff to it. But we will get rid of the 6 row corn head, and we may not sell it. Depending on what they give us for it for trade-in, we may take it down and put it into a barn somewhere. There ain't no sense of getting rid of it if it is something that could come to play in the future. Same thing with the bean head. Good deal, Schwope. I'm assuming you made it a little bit ago. That or you took the long, long way home. I did grab that clamp for the silage bales. I grabbed it while I was down there.
Okay.
Figured that, Schwope. They loaded it in the bed of the truck with a forklift. We will take it out of the truck with the Bobcat. It's going to be interesting in harvest this year because them 3 fields where you're at back there, we added 3 significant fields back there to the farm. We also added all this over here to the left. No, we had that last year. We had that last year, but we added them 3 back there. Them are new to the farm this year. That's a chunk of
Ones I'm in
ground.
now.
Yep. That one, the wheat beside you, and then the corn back there that I did in 60. Not to mention we're going to add a lot more wheat because we double cropped a third of the farm. You know, we got the wheat in. We'll put the beans in once the wheat comes out. We'll focus on getting the wheat out, and then as long as we're ahead in the hauling, we'll have somebody drilling some beans in. Something else we can see. Now that will be one thing. That's where the drill is going to come into play. That's the reason we got to keep one of the drills. And I say that double we got there, since everyone can't use it, I say we keep the one we got, because we'll still have to use that to plant all our wheat. We can't plant wheat in 15-inch rows.
That one that we do have, I think it has attachers on it, and you can hook 2 of those up together.
You can, but it's not realistic at all.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason I haven't done that one. What's for supper tonight, Shroke? Josie, I apologize. I missed that 21 minutes ago. Thank you for the follow over on the Kick side. That should put us at 97 followers on Kick. Damn, we're so close. We're so close I can taste it. Steak and green beans, you're eating good in the neighborhood. You want to put that in 7.5 or 8-inch rows, Jaded? Can you plant wheat in 15s? Yes, you can. And a lot of folks will try to plant wheat in 15s with the intent of going in and splitting it and putting beans and 15s in between them ahead of time before the wheat's even off. But when you plant wheat in 15s, so if you look at the field right here, them big openings right here that for some reason it did not plant, them are going to be loaded with weeds. You want the wheat out there in the field to be a full row where it stretches out and blocks. You're not getting sunlight to the ground, and by doing that, it helps with weed prevention. I mean, it's a big difference. Now, I'm not going to 100% put this truck and wagon away. I mean, we can, no, we don't want to fill the drill up. We do not want to fill the drill up. Not if we're going to get rid of that one. Okay, guys, I'm going to hit the be right back screen. I will be right back. I just need to stretch my legs a little bit, what have you. But give me a couple minutes, and I will see you then. I was not expecting that. And this, that, and the other, and I mean, it scares the dickens out of me. The books just jumped off. Some books fell off a shelf in the hall. And it made a loud boom. There must have been some big boom.
You were about to say big boobs, weren't you?
I did say it. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just ran off the rails. It's after midnight now.
I got some marshmallows. You ready? You want some s'mores?
Cleaner on fire, just another Friday night. Well, guys, I left my cooler in here. You got it about bought? step away for 2 seconds, come back to this mess. Crooked Creek, you ever seen a combine on fire? Yeah, they're trying to fight it.
Hey, morning. I see hair. Yeah, it's growing back.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Right.
Hits R. And that's what caused. No, I don't know about you. But the green stuff up top is flipping every one of you off right now. I know what you've been through with that one, brother. Thoughts and prayers go out to you. She's got through it before. Oh my God, mother of Christ! Holy crap! I'm just gonna.
Damn, baby. You cheated. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Hey guys, TJ's here. I think I peed a little right there. No, you mother fucking son of a. Ah! I nearly passed. I am pinned.
Rolled on my side behind you because I was watching you. I was like, oh yeah, I'll be able to pass him.
Oh my God. Toaster. I had to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Crap, somebody sent me a damn pineapple pizza. Someone sent me a pineapple pizza. Hold on 1 second here. I need to add a camera and turn it around and go like this. Hold on. We're going to send a picture to Mama. Are you freaking joking?
No, my tractor was doing it to me earlier. And I'm on a key. Bad gas.
All I can tell you, Guru, if my rubber was that big, I wouldn't be farming. Yeah, that's going to come back and bite me in the ass. I don't like.
Sir, I need you to blow in this thing.
Hey,
Pardon?
we don't blow on things on this stream.
That's a .16 or 2 times over the legal limit.
Tony, I'm throwing the gauntlet down. I'm doing it. You're next. Cheers. That was mean, patient number 9. Guys, I gotta focus on this. This is bad. Guys, you see this? There it is. It's all Ron's fault. Hey, Clyde, thanks, brother. I need that. What happened? Guys, you had Ron laughing so hard. This is where the combine ended up. This is where the combine ended up. You see what's going on here? That's talent. That's, we need to buy a new damn sprayer. He ran over our sprayer. Okay. There we go. We are back.
Welcome back, XR.
I appreciate that. I took granddaughter is home, but I took a little Pepto while I was out. Well, I finished the Pepto while I was out. My stomach just ain't feeling correct. Thank you, Big T-Bill. Yeah, I think we're going to put these together. We'll keep that one big tree right there in the center. I think that was the talk and Fingo and I had the other night. I was just going to put them together. He said, let's leave that tree right in the center of the field. We can do that. It does. It adds a lot of character to the map.
We can cut that little ugly bush out, though.
Yeah, I agree. That needs to go bye-bye. Where'd you get that from, Cowboy Mike's? That sounds kind of like a Dairy Queen sort of thing. I had my cottage cheese and my, a little too sharp. I had my cottage cheese and my buttered pretzels. So I got my protein in there. But that's all I had, and I'm feeling a little bit on the sketchy side, and I know that's why. So,
all you had was yogurt and pretzels?
Cottage cheese and pretzels.
Or cottage cheese.
Yep. So I 10 pretzels dipped in cottage cheese. So I know that's why my stomach's on that sketchy side. So when we're done, I am going to grab a little something. Leftover baked chicken and mashed taters.
Keep saying cottage cheese and pretzels, and that just doesn't sound very good to me.
It is. So these are butter pretzels. They kind of look like a tennis racket. I would grab. I have a bag down below that I haven't opened yet. But the bag I had up top, I mean, it had enough for about 10 pretzels in it. And so I finished it tonight. But they just look like little tennis rackets. So it's almost like a spoon. And man, there's something about them two flavors together that I fell in love with. Mary said she agrees with you. She said it doesn't sound appetizing to her, but it's amazing to me. It really, really is. Guys, it is, I guess I just hit that. I'm sorry. Guys, it is like spike time again. If you haven't yet, do me a huge solid. Hit that thumbs up button. All that does is it helps the stream, helps the video out. And if you're not a subscriber over on that YouTube side, huge favor. It doesn't cost you a penny, right down at the bottom of the screen. We're just trying to grow within the channel. Over on that kick side, guys, if you are not following, consider hitting that follow button. There again, does not cost a penny to follow. We had a goal set to try to get to 100 followers, and I haven't updated lately, but I believe we're at 97. We are close. Hey, Vito, how are you doing, buddy?
Both of those links are in my chat as well for XR streams.
And Fingo's link is over here also. Hey, Robert, how are you doing? I had a wonderful Easter. How was yours? Bored, setting at work. I understand. I've had them days, Vito. I'm not bored. I'm planting KERN. Why? Because KERN has the juice. I'm down to the field I'm in right here, and that little guy right there, and then we got all the KERN in the ground. Fingo is up. He's planting beans. He's in the next to last field of beans. He's got a real small field to do. It's about the size of the one here in the front. Till I shut the machine off, and then I can go do stuff. Good deal. What kind of machine is it, if you don't mind me asking, Vito? If you can say. So in other words, Mary, you're saying you're nosy. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Human nature is something's going on. We all want to know. We had an accident right here on Main Street in town today. 2 cars went head on. That is a 35-mile-an-hour zone, and apparently the northbound car hit the southbound car so hard he went left to center, hit the car so hard it drove the motor into the passenger seat. There has nothing been said that I've seen so far on whether anyone passed away or anything like that. But yeah, it happened on Main Street in town. Just absolutely nuts. And the granddaughter was leaving, go to work, and the accident happened. She didn't see it. It happened before she got there, but when she showed up, the cops nor ambulance nor nobody was there yet. And in the minute, before she could do anything or even think about it, the cops did show up. So she went ahead and she went to work. I'm hoping and praying everybody was okay, but I'd like to know how fast that car heading northbound was going for them to do that much damage. So I'm going to shoot a small package for Amazon. Oh, really? I didn't know you worked for Amazon, Vito. Gotcha. So the Amazon is actually using machines to do that. I guess I would probably be amazed to know how many packages go through your location in a day. I think that number would catch me off guard. 80,000 packages a day? Oh, gotcha, Vito. Think about that, Fingo. 80,000 packages a day going through Jacksonville, Florida, Amazon.
I have a friend who works in management at one of their logistics centers in Pennsylvania, and the numbers they get during peak seasons like Christmas is ridiculous.
I'll tell you what, you got to give Amazon credit for what they put together. Mary, if we don't bring it to everybody's attention, nobody knows that. Now I've got to mute the camera every time. Peak season, we have around 200,000 a day. Jacksonville is a pretty good sized town. You know, we've got one here in Findlay. It's not going to be near the size of Jacksonville. I think Findlay, the population is maybe 50,000, and you are serving, you know, the local community and all. But I'll be honest, I can't see that place is serving more than 100,000. I would say it's less than that. I would say, you know, if 50,000's in Findlay, that center, well, it may be serving 100,000 people, but hell, you got a lot more than that just in Jacksonville. Yeah, see, 1.5 million. Largest town by land. Sorry, Mary. West Jefferson solar panel caught on fire the other day. That ain't good. Where was it? Apparently somebody on social media set a bunch of toilet paper on fire in a warehouse. Had a heck of a fire. Well, Mary, you go into Chicago or Los Angeles and you've probably got 8 or 10 Amazon distribution points in there, and each one of them are serving, you know, 1.5 million people. I mean, there's some big ones out there. They're covering square miles. Yep. So Vito, the town I lived in Germany, was called Heilbronn. And as far as the size of it, the footprint it left, you know, in the dirt, it was about the same size as Lima, Ohio. And over here, Lima has a population of about 50-some thousand. And Heilbronn was 10 times that. And Heilbronn was 150,000, 3 times the size, same exact footprint. And the entire downtown part of Heilbronn was a walking district, no cars. You know, so you didn't have big apartments, rises and that stuff downtown. You had them on the outskirts of town, but not downtown. Jesus Christ, really? Again? I will whoop your butt. Yeah, I didn't realize Jacksonville had that big of a footprint. I did not know that. You know, I was told you learn a new fact every day. You think yours just leapt out of your chest? Imagine me. That happened right behind me. I woke up the other morning and I had a DM from Fingo in Discord. Woke up this morning and saw I was over 200 followers. I suppose you had something to do with that. Maybe. Maybe. He's chatting away, Mary. If he goes chat, so I don't have a voice to talk button where I can, you know, turn it on and off. I talk and it just, everybody hears it. He does have a button that he can press so that we can't hear him. So if he's over there and he's arguing with FingoBot, you know, FingoBot's getting out of hand, so he's got to argue with it and put it in its place. We don't hear that.
Yeah, it does get a little wild sometimes.
I just looked up at the screen up above and I'm like, you know what? That field you're in really looks good. You know, it's coming out just fine. Oh, wait a minute. That's not you. That's me. You're over here.
We trying to say my field doesn't look fine?
No, I was looking at, you know, the one side versus the other, and it's not a big wedge. That's what I was kind of looking at and thinking about. You know, Mig, my grandpa told me years ago that the day, you know, you learn something new every day, and the day that you don't learn something new is the day you pass away. So that means I'm going to make it till midnight because I learned something new today.
What'd you learn today?
That the per land area, Jacksonville has more land area in their city than any city in the United States. I also learned that Mig can kill a gallon of ice cream in one night by himself. Bingo, what do you think of a guy that goes and he can get drunk and kill a gallon of ice cream at one time while he's drunk? I know what that means to me. That means sleep in the bathroom because I'm going to be sick. End of story. Had a Chick-fil-A milkshake tonight. Do they have the peach ones back in stock, or are them still out of season, Mig? I'm going to guess them are out of season. That's the only milkshake I've ever had from them, was a peach, and it was really, really good. Had continental U.S., Alaska had some larger cities because of their waterways. Oh, that's okay. Gotcha, Vito. See, I learned something else new today. She hits me and says, "Are you awake?" I missed your message up top where you... Yeah, I missed that up top, Mary, so that didn't make any sense till I read that up there. I don't think they're back yet. Let me ask Jordan. He works there. Going to the store to grab Gatorade. Thanks, old man. You mean you're going to the store to grab Advanced EG, Mary? Get it right. We don't drink Gatorade here. What's wrong with you? Hey, we just drove that whole thing. We never put a marker down. We're not supposed to do that.
I am back. I had another work phone call. Sorry about that.
Babe Ruth on the kick side, guys. I don't know if I can Babe Ruth it or not. Nope, I can't Babe Ruth it. Wookie said, "Get out of here!" You're a superstar, buddy. You're a superstar. We're gonna have a little gap right there. I'll tell you what, it's funny when Coburn's in here and sees something like that. That man, he has his finger on the button. It's a race. He wants to swing that bat so bad. What's that, bud?
Missed a spot.
Who did? Oh, in real life, I wouldn't go back and get that 2-foot spot. I 100% would not. So I'm not going to do it here either. I'm doing it realistic as I would IRL. You're on your way to the small field now?
Yep. And I'm unrealistically not folding to cedar.
Mod check. I love it. I love it. That's the first one that's actually come in here and said, "This stream is bad. Check mine out. Here's the link." I thought I had it set up where they couldn't put links in. I'll have to take a look at that. I guess we'll even let we'll let 12-year-old kids throw their comments in. That just gives the mods something to play with. That's all it is.
Hey, they need practice too, right?
Right.
They got to learn the modern side on that one now.
I've got to ask. I modded some folks that were in here that night, so we had some protection. But there's a couple folks that I want to ask. Hey, are you interested? You know, if you're not, I understand. But I want to throw it out there to a few folks that do tend to hang out and what have you.
There's Frank.
Frank still screwing around with them chickens, is he?
Yep. It's going to leave us a whole pallet of seeds.
I hope he knows we're not paying for that. That was supposed to be delivered to us. We're not paying for it when it's laying back there on the ground like that.
It's going to be kind of like that Jimmy John's you ordered.
Big, I appreciate that. I'll definitely keep it in mind. I'm going to start with people that are already mods just to double check them, give them the opportunity first. And if you know me, I would rather have too many mods and not need them, because I don't expect anyone to be here every time we're live and what have you. I've never expected that. I never will expect that. IRL always comes first, and if you've got something going on and an opportunity to do something, I want you to do it. You know, there'll always be someone here, and you know what? I'm a big boy. If they come in and start something, I can take care of it myself if I have to. But yeah, and I appreciate that offer, Big. Trust me, I will definitely keep it in mind.
Is that your last field?
Yep.
Hey, I need to hurry up and go a little faster.
No, your field is significantly smaller than this. Where you're going to get tied up is the road time getting there to here. But when we get back here, I mean, we'll have to get this tractor and planter filled up, cleaned, repaired, and everything, and then get it down to jet ice and in the barn. The nurse tank that's on the on my flatbed, we're going to have to get it to the co-op, because that don't belong to us. Get it up and get it dropped off. Seed wagon, got to get it fixed and repaired, put away. We may not have to fix and repair it. We may be able to just back that in and put it away. I mean, we'll be 100% done with the plant side of stuff tonight. No problem. Jojo, I appreciate that more than you'll ever know.
What month do we need to sell?
June, I believe. The problem we're going to have here is after this, we have to get all our weed sprayed. We're going to have a third of the farm that needs the weed sprayed. We shouldn't have to spray any corn because that was all chisel plowed ground, but we will have to spray all the bean ground. So
But
basically,
that'll be in May.
Yep, that'll be in May. Oh, we got a little wide there. That was an oopsie. And we'll pay for that one right there. Yeah, see, you're still going to beat me done. We need to figure out exactly what we want to do with that drill. If we know we're going to sell it, we just flat out know we're going to sell it. We might as well just go ahead and get it up here to the farm, see if we can get it emptied, and just sell it. Sell it now.
We don't have to sell it if you still want to use it.
Well, the only thing is it means I have to use it if it's not pulling right for you guys. And what don't make sense is it pulled right. We had that on Ray County on the Alice Chalmers map, and Schwoke was able to use it. It worked fine for him in there.
Are you going to wind up putting this on the server?
I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I'd kind of like to have this on a server. I've just got to look and see what I've got up there. I know communities up there. I don't remember what. There's 4 different Farm Sim 25 maps we got on servers, and I don't remember what all of them are. I really, really don't. Oh crap! We missed 2. Benson. And yeah, I don't know that name. I think that might have been the name that got the home run. Both followed. Where in the world are all that?
Got another Babe Ruth.
Where in the world, JD man? How are you doing? Hey guys, we got another Babe Ruth. This is just crazy. This is gonna be fun. We gonna have fun over here, guys. Oh, I'm living the dream, JD man. I am living the dream.
If we're going to put this on a server, I say we don't sell it and see if it acts any different when it's on a server for some reason.
On a server and on this, it's going to act the same exact. The John Deere or the Alice Chalmers farm wasn't on a server either. It was the same thing we're doing right here, and Schwoke ran it just fine on Ray County. I don't think it's the map. I think it's a mod that we've got in here. My guess. Center field fence, Wookie. Center field fence. I don't know about you guys. Wookie's leading Major League Baseball tonight. He's all over this. We're gonna have to call him the Babe. Oh, we're astonished. You want to know how close we were together to finishing at the same time? He's on his way home. Let's see where he comes down the driveway. This is going to be really, really close. Trying to race here in NASCAR Heat 5, damn it, bots. So I'm going to assume that if I hit refresh, we're going to go down to 97. They keep following him, and Wookie keeps throwing them out. You're coming up the lane here, and this is what I've got to go. We're that close to being done at the same time.
We planned that like clockwork.
We got fortunate. I was watching a Hereford show or a sale Tuesday, 7 months for Really?
We would have been doing this an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
If those other fields didn't get deleted.
Which reminds me, as soon as I get done here, I'm going to hit save again. I basically got one pass down and back. So when, yeah, we don't need a marker down. So when I get down here, I'm going to go to that flatbed. It'd be my old flatbed and the nurse wagon. and I'll go ahead and get this topped off. And then if you want to run that nurse tank down to the co-op, just put it down there where we know where it's at. I have no clue who that is, JD man. I'm not in that animal game. I don't know the folks with the names and that stuff. You know, if they're making money on something like that, I figure they're I know there's a lot of money in cattle right now. You know, and there has been for a long time when you start getting into bulls. And man, I've seen these semen sales that go on, and they sell a straw of semen, and it's like, you know, you're talking huge money for a straw of semen. It just blows you away. I'll be dead honest, Wookie. I'm still showing 99. I'm not showing 100. Oh, we just had another bot. They'll come in with the same thing. We had another one follow. We definitely did hit 100. I wish it would show me that stuff. It does not show me that. Guys, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you want to run that tender? I'm all filled. Do you want to run that tender up to the co-op?
Yeah, I will.
Now this tractor and planter I'm going to run down to Jedi's. We're going to park it in the barn down there. Wow, it cleaned up. It looks pretty good. I used the last of the seed on there, and it took me to 97%. Yeah, I'm not even going to pull it in the barn for that other 3%. I'm just going to park it this way.
That's pretty close.
I'm ready to get planting corn and beans, JD man. Wasn't even paying any attention to realize that, hey Jack, we never put fuel in this. Hardly burn any fuel. Yeah, well, we don't know what Mother Nature is going to do, JD, man. I've had years where June 15th was the first day I could get in the fields. It happens. Probably June. Meg, I'm definitely interested. I'll stop by. We'll make Darkthorn proud. We'll get us some macaroni and cheese from Chick-fil-A. He got Chick-fil-A mac and cheese for the first time ever the other day, and that man's in love with that. He said that's amazing, but I'd be happy doing I'd do a family size macaroni and cheese with one of them peach milkshakes. Oh yeah, baby. I'm all over that. All over that. That's really, really good. You are fine, JD, man. We'll start calling you Screen Door. We're going to snap into a Slim Jim real quick.
Does that mean we're saving?
Oh, hey. Yeah, let me save real quick. Hey, Lima Cook. How was power washing tonight? Hey, now don't be hitting anything and scratching the paint on that truck.
I'd never scratched the paint on this truck.
Got some cleaning done. Good deal, bud.
This truck sounds really good, though.
It does, doesn't it? And now when I put it together, I'm the one that put the black door on the driver's side and the green fender on the passenger side with everything else yellow. I did that on purpose. I think it turned out pretty cool. I thought I said washing, Lima Cook. I know you were playing Power Wash Simulator. I had you tapped up back here. If I said painting, I apologize. I could have swore I said power washing.
I thought I remember you saying power washing.
Oh, I told him not to scratch the paint on that sexy truck. Yeah, there's a lot of rust on that truck. Boy, I'll tell you what, getting a planter in this barn here, this is a tight fit.
I put that tender in the back by all the other wagons.
Yep, that's fine. Hey, Aaron. That's a tight fit, isn't it, B-Mac? This in here ain't much better, to be honest with you. Oh, the thing that's so hard about this is having that short hitch on it. Man, you barely turn and she starts turning. She starts turning fast. If we had a little bit of hitch to it, it doesn't do that. Now this one shouldn't be as hard because it does have a little longer hitch to it, but having that spout hanging out the back end, the hitch out the back end, you got to make sure you don't get that into something. And I wanted the white for this job rather than the Massey or the either the articulated, simply because it's got a lot better turning radius on it. It's kind of like that case, it borderline turns on a dime. That was interesting. Did you guys see that? There is clearly a jack there and it's not catching it. We just don't have it. I can get him in here with this. You know where that goes, right?
The barn over here?
No, I put it right there in the barn I just came out of. I just kind of push it back in that back corner near the flatbed that's back there. Then I know you know where the versatile goes. We got a little bit of a cleanup we're going to have to do in the bale barn. Hope we ain't got sand in that floor. Oh, yeah. I'll get the wagon there, and then we'll take the Bobcat and get this clamp out of here. You able to get a hold of that wagon?
No, we'll probably have to use that.
Good deal, Cowboy Michael. Welcome in. Oh, that's Cowboy Mike's. I wonder, can I sneak this right over here? You think if I got a forklift over there, I could get underneath it somehow?
Yeah, you can probably pull it out a little bit.
Well, let's try to do it. Make it look somewhat realistic. This could be a disaster, guys. I don't know. I'm thinking we're going to need to go like that. The hell are you doing? You making this a bitch for me.
You don't like the extra lights?
No. No, that flashing makes it, oh boy. No, that flashing makes it rough. I don't mind the extra lights, but yeah, when you were flashing, it was like we had a party going on in here. Huh.
Can you side shift on the tires?
Nope. I can't believe that this wagon is too much weight for this. See, it just falls out of the way. Hey, I got a dumb question. Oh. Nope. So are you able, if I come up here, like this and put the, put this down, are you able to, there? Nope. Try strap and unstrap now. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm going to try something different. Go ahead and unstrap them both.
little bit of engineering we got going on here.
I'm way off on that side. Strap it now. Son of a gun. Okay. Chain. No. Leave him strapped. Leave him strapped. We're going to get this. We're on a mission now. This thing is not going to get us. We're on a mission at this point in time. Here comes some farm boy ingenuity. It was an accident. To be honest, yeah, I'll tease him about it, but hell, it could happen to any of us. I mean, it really could.
I mean, that mess was a mod conflict. My fault.
What mod conflicted?
That was the Kill Bros wagon. Conflicted with my PC.
Am I hitting? Oh shit, that's what I'm hitting.
Can you go from the front of the trailer now? You just push it out there.
Can you do me a favor? Can you strap another one down here? See, the problem
Just
I've
cleaned up a mess fix.
the problem I've got here is the there you go. The front wheels are cocked sideways on me, so it's taking the back of that into the barn, and this just doesn't have enough ass end to do it. So I'm hoping that this gets me out enough that I can swing, with any luck, swing this out some. We got it this close. We're getting there now.
Did you see he almost ran me over?
I didn't about hit you.
Coffee saw it. Call OSHA out here.
Hold on, here we go.
Nobody saw that.
Saw what?
Moving around.
I just did that because what we're doing is we're actually fixing a... It was a mod conflict. It wasn't... I haven't been doing them too high because they blow up, dude. We can try to do it too high after, well, I want to make sure that we don't have a serious issue and have them blow up. We had it happen on 22. Oops. We haven't tried it on 25. I think we need to try it. I won't hit you. What truck's up here? Not my Dodge. So we just got the two trucks out and we got her whipped.
I've never had an issue with stacking bales on 25 when I've done it yet.
I think we need to try it and go too high because we're going to try to get silage in there too. Shoot, come on. You gonna back the wagon in? Did you back it in fair and square, or did you put it in by hand?
Yeah.
Okay. You backed it in like you do. Yeah, we don't do Gatorade here, Mary. We do advanced EG. About to tear this garage down, buy a bigger garage. How's that, guys? We got all the planting done tonight. 100%. 100%. I'm going to mute up and call it. I'll be back in chat in a minute, okay?
Yep, I'll do the same.
There you go, guys. We got all the planting done on Stitzer. I guess me pulling a map up isn't going to show you anything on this screen. Guys, we're going to be live in about a half an hour-ish over on Twitch. We're going to run a couple of ATS runs tonight. Then we'll be live back on Twitch tomorrow, 7 to 11. We're going to do the Green Dream Farm. You guys have been a part of that. I believe we're in the heart of fall tillage, and we've got some new tillage equipment. We may still have a little bit of product to harvest. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But anyhow, we'll be doing that. Saturday, we're taking off. Now, guys, be paying attention. There is a chance we're not live tomorrow because we're in the field. If we are in the field, I'm going to do everything I can to go live from the tractor. But it's going to be time, and it'll be go until crops are in. We're talking IRL, not a game now. But we will 100% stream every minute we can from the tractors. We're getting that stuff in. But with that being said, guys, have an amazing night. If you don't jump over, we don't catch you over there. Hey, not a big deal, but stay safe out there. Till we get a chance to do this again, Renegade Nation, I love you all.